Sublime Soul Beats.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? You're tuned into the Madden Underground broadcast. It's your boy Brian James, and I'm back with my guy Philly Guy. We got the Madden Underground Super Bowl tournament today. He's kicking off right now. We got our first matchup. Looks like it's gonna be BKP versus Why So Rude?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be our first matchup of the day. BKP versus Why So Rude. I guess he's trying to figure out what team he's gonna run with. But you know, Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
We got a little Madden tournament going down. It shouldn't be too crazy, too wild, but it should be fun.
No, it's definitely going to be fun. A lot of these guys, if you haven't been following Madden Underground, some of them do play in our pro leagues, and so this is an opportunity for them, you know, to throw back a little bit. You know, pick a reg squad and see what they can do with it. So it might be a little bit of an adjustment for them because you know they're used to having certain abilities and things that they've earned in the league. But it's going to be fun nevertheless. And me and B James, we got a little side bet going on which teams get picked. You know, he feels like it's maybe only about 4 or so to get picked.
Yeah.
And
Chiefs, Bills,
yeah.
Eagles, and I don't know. I think it might only be 3. Chiefs, Bills, Eagles, Dolphins.
Well, what happened to the Ravens?
Raiders?
Ravens.
I don't see.
Remember, I said the Ravens and the Niners, and you was like, nah.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot of Chiefs. We see him looking at the Raiders. I mean, the 49ers right now. So
yeah, it is.
Maybe it's a possibility. Two superstar edge rushers. Brock Purdy with the superstar ability. I don't know what abilities he has, but you know, this is regs, man. This is a rare opportunity. We get to see some regs. Madden. The game has been sent, accepted, and he's just about to lock in.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, you asked what Brock Purdy's abilities are. It's clear as day. His abilities are to win the game. So, speaking of winning, has anybody seen Snipes lately? That's my question.
Yeah, well, he should be dropping by in a few.
Well, I think he just hopped in. He just didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, when he hops on camera, then we'll jump into our 3-man cam.
Okay. There you go.
the 3-man cam.
I told you that song was gonna stick in your head. See, I told you that song was gonna stick in your head, and you switched it up. But, hey man, I was gonna say, I was like, I know he not gonna roll with these Commanders. Now that's saying a lot.
That'd be wild. Snipes, let us know when you jump in, Snipes, on camera.
I just hope he knows that we're live, because you never know what Snipes is gonna say, man. He be saying some wild off the air, so
he definitely say some wild things. But hey, nonetheless, he's a professional. He knows what to expect and what's going on, what's being brought to the table today. It's Super Bowl weekend. Ain't no telling. That's what they be yelling. Let's take it. He said, "Who's in the finals?" We just got to the start. This is just the beginning of it. So,
yeah.
A lot of people asking like, "Who's in the finals?" This is the start of the tournament. It started at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. You know, so we'll see. I don't know who's in the finals yet, but eventually somebody will be there. But let's get started, man. We got BKP versus Why So Rude.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of people calling each other out yesterday.
We did. Niners versus Bills. And I just want to let you guys know, I know a lot of people were anticipating me slapping up Cal Bear, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to be on the mic. And we got kickoff, man. Let's see how this game plays itself out.
Yeah. Somebody walking away with some cash today.
Not bad for no entry fee. Yeah. Why do I sound like Soundwave? Soundwave.
I don't know. You might jump out and going in.
Feel like that's Snipes.
Hello?
Yeah.
That was weird. I don't know what he had.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was literally getting ready to say Autobots transform and roll out.
Yeah.
That was gonna be the last thing I said before I stepped off. But hey, it's not Philly guy this time.
Everybody
you know
want
what
to
I'm
see
saying?
Snoop and Famous because of what happened in the chat yesterday. We definitely want to get that game going. We're gonna see what's going on with that game as well. So we'll keep you guys updated on that game. That I think that might be the most anticipated game of all games. Let's see.
It has to be. It has to be. All that talk, and it's going to continue. All this is going to do is exacerbate the situation and make it worse.
Yeah.
That's it. For our benefit. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But I'm really curious to see because BKP, he's got the Patriots in the Pro League. He's doing very well for himself in the AFC, and I don't know what he does outside of the league, but he picked an NFC team, and obviously he feels like this team best represents him. So I'm very curious to see if he continues to run his offense and his defense like he does in the league. But man, what do you know about Bravo? I don't think I'm familiar with him.
He's a new guy to the PS5 Madden Royals League.
Okay.
And he's pretty solid player from what I heard from Snoop. I have to check their Neon Sports to kind of see what the details and the intricacies of his gameplay. But from what I've seen and heard, he's a pretty solid player.
Okay.
We got JB and Cal Bear locking in too as well. So we'll be dropping into all these games, man. These are all high stakes games. People want to see the brackets. The brackets are right here. So we got Z King Shay versus Dame, McMickens versus Snoop, Illuminati versus 2 July, Primetime Nas versus Space, Y So Rue versus BKP, MP versus Blank Tim, Lil TG versus J Hall, and Mask Up Cal Bear versus JB. We know JB. JB is a 2-time Xbox Pro League champion. So he can play. So it should make things a little bit interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of good matchups though. It's a lot of good matchups. Nice balanced field. I mean, the entry was free, and so somebody gonna walk away with.
And that pressure is coming right now.
Yeah, and I don't know. There's no punting rules now. This is 4th and 15, but these Bills are looking good.
Oh, good catch.
Ooh.
Deebo Samuel's making a big play, and BKP is able to advance the ball up the field.
That was very impressive. But this Bills defense, man, they are coming. That coverage is tight. Oh, nice cutback with McCaffrey.
Yeah,
I think BKP settled down a little bit, man. He didn't get a single yard on the first 3 plays of the game, but after that big play on 4th down, he seems to settle down a little bit. He's looking a little bit more comfortable out here throwing dots. Now, you talked about this matchup before, but I'm gonna say it again, man. This 49ers defense, I mean, it is definitely star-studded. I mean, even offensively, you can see all the weapons that they have out here. And this is one of the reasons that I picked this team to be used in the tournament. So they just pretty much have weapons all over the field.
I didn't expect somebody to come out the gate and just pick the 49ers, but BKP went with it right away. So I guess that was looking like a smart decision, right?
Yeah.
Deebo's making big plays right
now. I mean, this is definitely a preview of what you can expect in the next installment of Madden. This is definitely going to be one of those teams that people pick. Obviously the Chiefs, Ravens, but looks like he got himself a 1st and goal here. So BKP, man, he's making a move, trying to put his first set of points up on the board. But these Bills, man, they're right there. So, didn't play the gap. McCaffrey in for the easy touchdown. And BKP is on the board first. So, how did you decide who was going to be the higher seed and who was going to get the home field advantage?
I did it just random.
Okay. Okay.
Me and Snoop put the bracket together this morning. Went over it again just to make sure it was fair. So, to have input from all, the two commissioners.
Yeah.
Throwing some, seeing what's stuck against the wall. But yeah, it seems to be a lot of good matchups. It should be a lot of evenly matched players facing off. See the stream. We're posting the streams in the chat. Illuminati is locking in right now.
So since you and Snoop worked on it, how many people? Is it 8 and 8? Is it 8 from Xbox and 8 from PS5, or what are we looking at?
No, it's just whoever signed up. It wasn't no 8 and 8. It was just whoever signed up. It was based solely on whoever signed up, locked in. There's a couple guys in Xbox, but you got to keep in mind a lot of the Xbox guys are in PS5 too. So yeah, it's just whoever locked in. It's the best matchups we thought of the guys that signed up. So that's how we decided it. I want to know where Snoop at though, because I haven't heard nothing about Snoop in MTV Famous. Where they at?
I mean, that's the question everybody's been asking. So I don't know, man. Maybe they were just trying to sell the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it was. Oh, held on to the ball too long. He had 3 people open. But that 49er pressure, that's going to get to you now. Cannot be indecisive. BKP putting a little pressure defensively on these Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen out of the pocket. Wisely throws it away. It's 4th and 8. I don't know, man. I mean, I know he's going for it, but I don't know.
Okay. We got Snoop and MTV Famous. They're about to lock in right now. I just got confirmation from those 2 guys. We got a lot of good matchups though. Again, like I said, we got a few games kicking off.
Yeah, there's that pressure. So looks like a turnover on downs, and BKP out to the early lead. Looking to add 6 more to the score. Got 12 seconds before the end of the first quarter. And he's having a good start to this tournament so far. Now that being said, who are the favorites to win this tournament based on what you and Snoop put together?
Honestly, based on the way it's put together, it could be anybody. There's no clear cut favorite. This guy's, just like that. It's like I said, it's kind of evenly matched. It ain't no telling. It's like a brawl for it all.
See what you did.
You remember those days, right? You see who could emerge as the victor in this old time Madden Super Bowl weekend slobber knocker. You know what I mean?
Slobber knocker. Brock Purdy.
Oh, and a pick, great pick right there.
Yeah, when the fullback is your go-to, that's going to be a little bit tricky there. So, excellent defense. And it looked like, EA wasn't sure what they should do.
Snipe must have jumped back in.
But I'm going to finally say Autobot transform and roll out.
Is it still tripping? I don't know what he got going on over there, but it sounds terrible. We got another interception. I have to mute Snipes.
This is the remix.
Yeah, anytime he jump in, I don't know. He just said he set up his new PC.
That's the man.
It's not working. Whatever he's got going on over there is not working right now.
Here we go. Oh, no, we don't. I don't know, man.
Christian McCaffrey trying to get a gain of something, but gets nothing on the play. Oh, you got a man clearing. Wide open. Ayuk. Now you has an interesting story, man. He went to JC route,
Mm-hmm.
transferred to Arizona, balled
Mm-hmm.
out with Jaden Daniels at quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
became a first round pick, and ended up on the 49ers. He's balling out today. That's crazy though. But when you hear cats that went that JUCO route.
There's a lot of different ways to be successful, and that just happens to be one of them. So, he continued to follow his dream, took advantage of the opportunities that was given to him, and he's going to be playing in the bowl tomorrow. So we're going to get a chance to see what he does against those Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm
You getting clipped too? Dang, man, y'all getting sniped in y'all getting clipped off in there.
how about it?
But make sure if you like what you see right now, go ahead on over to visit MaddenUnderground.com. Click on that waitlist tab and get in our database so that we can get you into one of these leagues, man, that we got going. We got Madden Royals, we got Madden Underground Hybrid League, we got the Madden Underground Pro League. And franchise mode is now cross-play. So, if you want to be part of what we're doing here, go ahead on over to MaddenUnderground.com. Click on that waitlist tab and get put on the waitlist because all full right now. We're kind of at capacity. But make sure you get on that waitlist so we can contact you when the spot becomes available. But we do have spots in our hybrid league. So if you want to get in to one of our hybrid leagues, definitely go over there, hit that waitlist tab, and we'll get you in as soon as possible.
No, you don't. But that red cup is on fire.
Is that Snipes?
It was. You sound slow. You sound electronic.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing, stop it. Tell them reboot all of that. It's not working. But how you feeling about what BKP is doing right now?
Woo! Hey, outside of him throwing to the fullback, I feel like the Bravo messed up by giving him the rock right back. So, BKP dodged the bullet, and he's gonna come away with points on this drive. There's no doubt about that. So, Bill's gonna have to you're gonna have to tighten up a little bit because I'm expecting BKP to continue to run the rock.
Okay, we gonna switch over to the MTV Famous versus Snoop game right now.
Oh yeah. This look, this is his patented onside kick. Okay, you are not looking at this game in the fourth quarter. This is the first quarter. Both of them scored.
This is what MTV Famous does, man.
And Snoop was ready for it. That's a nice catch there.
I talked to Snoop this morning, and he felt like this was a mismatch. He's like, I always beat MTV. MTV called me out, disrespectful. Technically, he called out MTV for ruining the team in this league. You know what I mean? And he was like, as a commissioner, and since I still have to see you sometime, since we are in the same Madden community, I feel like I want to put some paws on. You know what I mean? Snoop felt the need to put in work, and he wanted to get his hands dirty today. He wanted to get his hands dirty with McMickens, MTV Famous, aka MTV Famous. If you're wondering how he got the name MTV Famous, you can catch MTV Famous on an episode of Catfish. If you have Hulu, he's actually really on an episode of Catfish on Hulu. I think it's season 2 or season 3. His name is Dorian McMickens. He appears on I think it's season 2 or 3. But if you have Hulu, you can actually see MTV Famous on an episode of Catfish. I don't know if it was a woman pretending to be a man or a man pretending to be a woman. It's none of our business, but it's on TV, so we actually have access to that film. I wish I could throw that on the screen right now. It would be awesome.
And I think it is our business. I think we need some answers to those questions. We need to know how he got catfished.
That's definitely. I think if you watch the episode, you'll find out. But with that being said, it does make things interesting. We have a dot right here, and Snoop gets back on the board. How do you feel about that method of giving up half the field out the game by kicking an onside kick?
I don't like it. I think it's played out. You know, when it used to happen, it used to, you know, rub people the wrong way and they feel some kind of way about it. But now it's just a gimmick.
Yeah,
it's just a gimmick. You know,
MTV Famous is a pro player that a former pro Madden Underground player, Madden Royals player that's found himself in the hybrid league, trying to work his way back into a pro league situation, right? Within our community. And how do you feel about you know, him trying to get back into the good graces of the commissioners, given how he blew up a great team?
You know, it really reminds me of the show Sons of Anarchy. He kind of reminds me of the character Juice. And, you know, he was always messing up and he was always trying to figure out how to get back into the good graces of the club. Made a lot of wrong decisions. Ultimately, didn't work out for him.
Kind of like
yeah. But, you know, I mean, here's the thing. This is regs, though. This isn't connected franchise. And like I told you last night, man, I'm like, look, franchise is different. I was able to hot route routes that you can't normally do in practice or regs, and I was stunned by that. So anything goes here. As you see, wide open down the field, cuts it upfield. And that's what you can expect, man. You can expect for things be a little bit of wonky, a little bit wild out there. Be a little bit of McTrickin, you know, in the situations. But it's going to be a great game, man. And I can't wait. I can't wait for when the game is over with and when they start clapping back at each other. So it's going to be even more entertaining.
After all that talking in the chat, there has to be blood spilled. You got to spill some. Oh, and I don't know what he's doing. You got Lamar. You got to take off running with that. There's nothing there. He was in man coverage. Run.
I mean, you would think, right? Yeah. You would think, but that's the thing again. You know, you're used to playing with your league team. You pick the team that you feel is the best team to win in regs, and you forget little things like that. Like, don't call man coverage against Lamar. He's going to take off running. That's going to be a problem. So, I mean, MTV Famous, man. Like, appreciate that. Tiburon 317. You know, delay of games. You know, other little things that can complicate the situation right now. So, a lot of motion, a lot of Mick trickery going on, but we got to see if Snoop is up to the task, man.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Excellent defense.
Like I said, and MTV hit me up. He said, "How do I get back in pro?" I said, "Well, a good way to start that transition is winning this tournament. You win this tournament, it shows good faith that you can actually play on a certain level. And then next is just figuring out how to maintain your team. Because what people don't realize is when you do wild trades, it's not necessarily that you're messing up just your team. Sometimes you could throw off the entire balance of the league with those ridiculous trades. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Especially if you give it, those trades fall into the wrong hands of the wrong players. You giving one of the elite players something that he was missing. Now he's out there looking like a mud player. You know what I mean? Got everything you need out there, and it throws the rest of the league, puts the rest of the league at a disadvantage. But,
and that's what you don't want. You don't want to upset the balance of the league, especially because people paid money. You know, we're playing for like 4 seasons, and you know it's you should know better. Yeah. Common sense goes a long way in playing competitive football.
And you don't want to have trade committees and all that stuff involved, because you know there's always some form of biasness when it comes to it.
Oh, without a doubt.
When leagues have trade committees, so we try to give people free will, and when you abuse that free will, then it kind of you kind of put yourself in a position to where you can't participate in leagues.
Okay, there you go.
Involve certain caliber players.
Yeah.
And prize pools, you know what I mean?
Yeah, unfortunately, it is one of those situations, like you said, where you don't want to get a committee involved because you believe that these are professional Madden players, right? They're breaking bread to play in a competitive league. So it's a commitment. And it's one of those things where Nice throw there. Where you want to be invited back again.
Yeah.
You know, you broke bread. Don't get kicked out for doing something stupid. You know, just come to win, come to play, you know, and deal with the hand that you've been dealt.
Yeah.
Like right there. You know, Travis Kelce, he dealt with that sidearm pass from Mahomes and the Chiefs. You know, they dancing. You know, he's getting ready to propose to Taylor Swift, and they're up by 11.
Yeah, and you see the tactics, the unorthodox tactics, the onside kicks, the you know, the trades and all these different things, and you kind of see like, okay, this is how he found his way into the hybrid league. Now, when you're trying to find your way back, you gotta show us something different. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we know this guy's not just giving up points because he's giving the player 50 yards to score. He's a half a field to work with every drive. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'd be different if he was holding them to 3, but he's giving you half the field and you're just scoring fast, and he's trying to get XP to build up his players. You know, so here we go. And he's not, like I said, MTV Famous is not a bad player. He can actually play at that level when he's focused. But the thing is, he gets so sidetracked with the front office stuff as far as trading and things like that, to the point where it becomes detrimental to his own success in the league.
And you know, Snipes, you actually sound okay. You sound normal.
Okay, I'm not glitching. I can unmute him then.
Yeah.
Can I sound all right? D. James, I sound good? I'm straight?
Yeah, you're good now, man.
All right, I had to do I did a reset, man. I did a reset. I apologize, everyone. I'm sitting here messing up how the sound guy messing up the sound.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Somebody said, who's the sound guy? I said, the guy with the bad sound.
It's true. I heard him. It's true.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But I'm glad I'm good now.
Got him
glad
wide
I'm
open. There we go. Get into the end zone. And MTV Famous is back on the board.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see. You want to see Lamar rolling out of the pocket. You know, everybody roll your boat. And he's got to go for 2 here. And knowing him, there's no reason to think that he won't. He's running the spread playbook. It's a very popular playbook this season.
Definitely.
And if you have the right pieces, it's an excellent playbook to run. You know, we have several different pro league players running it.
I don't know if you're not. Oh, you got a fumble right there.
Oh, wow. Wow.
If you're in the Discord and you're watching these dudes try to set up their game, dude, it's utter just disrespect. It's utter disrespect. Like at some point in time, I know we're competitive and there's a lot of men in the competitive setting. It can get disrespectful, you know. And but yeah, they're actually getting their games in, but it's just the disrespect in the midst of trying to get the games scheduled and set up. So I don't think we have any forfeits yet. So that's a good thing. That is a great thing.
And Mahomes he's got his X Factor activated. And I definitely want to see how Snoop is going to respond after that seemingly easy touchdown from McMickens, because he's doing pretty well for himself. You know, had a 2-score lead.
When he's going deep.
Oh,
we got
we almost got that.
And that's crazy, throwing up against Kyle Hamilton back there. That's a tall dude to be throwing it up against.
Ravens definitely got lucky when they were able to pick him up in the draft. I just remember thinking to myself, it's just not fair. It's just not fair. They're already a great defensive team. And, you know, unfortunately, we're not watching the Ravens play in the Super Bowl, but a lot of talent on the back end over there. So
Ravens going to be crazy in Madden 25, boy.
I think Lamar might be crazy. He got that MVP.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lamar's going to be nuts. They're definitely going to be a top 3 team selected in anybody's leagues.
Definitely. me.
Well, they should be. They definitely should be. They should be. So I don't know, man.
I mean, you got to kind of look at like where are the weaknesses, Madden wise, and I mean with the Ravens.
Ooh,
There's
Great
really
journal.
none. The only weakness that you can have is the user, whoever the user may be.
Yeah. They got a
There you
great
go.
defense. They got one of the better defenses in the game.
Yeah.
I think if you look at it from a meta standpoint, Lamar doesn't have certain things that you need to throw the ball.
Yeah.
So if the receivers don't get open, I think maybe the ball placement situation may be a problem.
But that's the but you know what? But that's the
That's
question though. What happens? What happens as far as next year's Madden? Are they gonna? Do you think that they'll add those integral parts that Lamar needs because of what happened this year?
Yeah, I think like I said, like Lamar. At first I would say 2 years ago Lamar should have been just as crazy as Vic on the game. But after watching the playoffs, Lamar is not as dynamic as Vic as a runner. Like, and to even compare the two is wild. You know what I mean? Like if Vic was in Lamar's offense, they would be unstoppable. The Ravens would be unstoppable with Vic in that offense.
They would have won
They
championships.
would have won championships because
they would have won
Not
championships.
to take anything away from Lamar, but I don't think people really understand that Vic. Like they say, oh yeah, he's just like he is nothing like Vic.
Nah.
He is
Yeah,
nothing
now,
like Vic.
Vic was a one of a kind specimen.
Vic had
Period.
a cannon, bro. Like
Yeah.
he had a cannon on his arm. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, he was fast, elusive. You know, and I'm talking about like outrun your whole defense fast. Lamar is I think Lamar is elusive, but I don't think he's 96 speed fast in real life. That's just my opinion. You know, I watched him, and I think maybe him gaining weight to withstand the hits that he was going to be taking this year may have impacted his speed, but he didn't look that fast in the playoffs this season.
Off running, because I remember we were watching that game, B. James, and both of us were upset with his decision making. We saw the Chiefs rushing for, they didn't have any spies, and he just stayed in the pocket.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part is, as we see the screen pass be intercepted here.
Wow.
You don't need to run screen passes when you have Lamar Jackson.
No, you don't.
You don't. But
Lamar Jackson.
not to take away from the defensive play that we see right there. It's just the fact that when you have somebody as dynamic as Lamar is, and he has to be accounted for by the defense, you're kind of expecting for things to go a little bit differently. And they struggled. They struggled in that AFC Championship. So I agree with you, Snipes. It really comes down to the user and connect the franchise. I mean, you can change the abilities.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can give Lamar whatever he wants, change his throwing motion, change his abilities. But it still comes down to speed, as we all know. So, looking forward to it. Definitely want to see, what that next Madden looks like.
Yeah, we got MP versus Jay Savvy going down right now, too, as well. MP has a 28-17 lead on Jay Savvy, just to give people a little update on what's going on right now. And Jay Savvy is another player that's been getting a lot of,
Yeah, a lot of heat. Y'all said he fell off.
A lot of people saying he fell off, man. Remember, in our introduction to Jay Savvy was in a tournament like this. Like, he made his first appearance, was it 3-4 years ago, in a tournament like this, and it was him beating Sprint in the championship game that kind of put him on the map, like in the Madden Underground community, with as far as being a force to be reckoned with, and that's another interception.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and those are the things that I think a lot of competitive Madden players don't realize is that when you're really good and you bust out on the scene, it's just like the NFL, not for long. Like, people don't know you, they don't know your tendencies, they don't know the scheme that you're running. And there's an adjustment period. So I think Savvy recognizes that he's going to have to do things a little bit differently, maybe do things a little bit better. Maybe he just don't have the time to put in, to the game like he used to. But, it's hard to stay at the top. It's hard to continue to be a top player year after year after year. So,
Definitely. And we got our first player to advance. It's Nas, primetime Nas. He defeated Space 24-6. And Space gave a valiant effort, but he was unsuccessful in taking out Nas. So we'll see what happens, man. 24-6 right now. Primetime Nas advances.
and you like to see it, man. Sometimes you run in the style that somebody's very familiar with, and other times they don't even know what you're doing. So it's going to be interesting to see which teams advance and then see how that second round shakes out, because we've had some really good matchups so far.
Definitely. And we got another wide open man, Pacheco, and that man runs hard. And not only does he run hard, when he gets tackled, he gets up fast.
That's another guy right there. When you talk about Madden and what we may see in Madden 25, I think they're going to give him, he's already got some pretty decent, toughness or what have you. But I'm talking about the break tackle and everything else, probably speed as well. I think he's going to be a guy that's going to get leveled up as well in Madden 25 also.
Snatch that out of the air. And you know what? You're right, Snipes. I mean, he's one of the players in the league that I feel is disrespected. I know Caleb Williams deserves a tremendous amount of love on a game, but Pacheco as well. He's been running harder every year that he's been in the league. So
we got a slap off going on right now. This is J Hall beating the crap out of TG.
Yeesh.
Little TG getting slapped up by SVO J Hall. Looking like J Hall.
These ain't the Broncos. These ain't your
Broncos, man. These look that boy look totally different with them.
Yes, exactly.
Now this goes to show that people you get to beating up on a dude in the franchise. He trash, man, but he playing with a way lesser team. You done made the best trades. McMickens gave you all the players you needed. You know what I mean? And these dudes, you get on an even playing field, and the dude got the same weapons or just as many weapons as you got. It might be a little bit different. So it's fun to see these guys stepping outside of franchise mode.
Oh, I love to see it. I mean, because the things that I'm seeing that J Hall has here, we know what that Broncos secondary looks like, but he doesn't have these type of weapons on offense, and so TG, as you can see, got his hands full. So I love the fact that J Hall is basically showing what we've always talked about, and that's don't confuse opportunity and ability. Definitely. Don't get it twisted. Look at that pressure.
Yeah, Dolphins are different. When you talk about stock Dolphins, they different.
Definitely different, man.
They different, man.
Right. See, a lot of people, they used to seeing, the McMickens Dolphins. And that team is stripped down to bare bones. But this is the Regs Dolphins, and they do things like that.
Jeez. All right, so look, we got another score coming in, 27-6. JB putting away Cal Bear.
We got a lot of blowouts going on right now, man, in this first round.
Yeah. So
again, it's just like what we talking about, man. They've been a little comfortable in their ivory towers, with some good ass squads, and now they got to work for it, man. This is Regs. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, 11 for 12. Probably should have caught that, but J Hall's out there cooking, man.
That was a tough throw, though.
And Jay, keep in mind, JB is a two-time, not one time. Two-time, could have been. He's a one-time hybrid champion. Keep in mind, he was in hybrid. He came from hybrid. Went into the Pro League, became a two-time champion in Pro League, and now he's on the PS5 side of things now in the Madden Royals, and he's doing a good job of representing, man. So shout out to JB advancing to the next round.
And no surprise there. I know you and Snoop did a good job of balancing things out. But again, this is Regs. and some of these cats are playing with their favorite teams, and you get a chance to see just how explosive they are on offense and just how great their defensive schemes are. So, this is going to be really interesting, man, because we have some big names that are being put out in the first round, and this second round is going to be a lot of hell matchups.
Definitely. If you're just now tuning in, if you want to participate in what it is that we have going on here, visit MaddenUnderground.com and go and click on that wait list. Check out the leagues. The tournament is live. You can see the bracket there as it progresses. So click on tournaments if you want to follow the bracket and stay up to date. But we'll be here with you until the end of this thing. So keep it locked. All right, we got BKP advancing after he just won 38-30. That game actually was a pretty good game.
It was. But we went to the game that the people wanted to see.
They wanted to see MTV Famous. They wanted to see Snoop, and wasn't much to see there. But Jay Hall is putting on the clinic right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He's got the full meter. He's got 2 clock on. You just got to wonder, is there a possibility of spillage? Some of these cats, they play in the pro leagues and everybody's making their playoff push. If you lose in this free tournament, do you think that'll have any impact on their performance in the pro league?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Simply because regs and franchise is completely different. Completely different situation. When you talk about building the teams, the chemistry, everything else, it's completely different. Obviously, when you come in here to regs, your regs, it's regular. As simple as that. That's what regs is all about. So you got a regular Dolphins team. That ain't nothing regular about them. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but speed, nothing but quickness, agility, just everything across the board. For the Dolphins, this is what they do. Oh, good catch. He's gonna get a touchdown. Oh, wow, he almost didn't get a touchdown there, but the Eagles are a good team too. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles are a good team too. They're just not. They're not as fast as the Dolphins are, and we know Madden's all about speed. So. But if you to answer your question though, Philly, I really don't think that it's gonna affect anybody making a playoff push in the pro leagues.
And what up, James? Out there watching this on Kick. Appreciate you dropping by and checking us out, man.
Well, that may be true. And I do agree with you, Snipes. But I do know that there will be some new budding rivalries and a little bit of talking, after some of these early exits and whatnot, and some of these scores. So, these Dolphins are just putting on a clinic.
It's too much. Yeah, it's too much. These guys are too much.
Yeah, that's a lot of speed out there, bro. That's a lot of speed. You don't got them +3. You don't got them +3 points in them DBs out there now.
Right. You got a lot. You got a lot to cover out there.
A lot to cover out there. I'm surprised. The Dolphins is the Regs team to go with, bro, because there's not. Everybody's thinking like, oh, the DBs. You don't get that +3 speed.
Nope.
Nah.
Nope. No coaching trees here.
Nah, no coaching trees here.
Bravo, you did a great job though, man. Shout out to Bravo, man. He lost barely. He said the 2 clock got him. But yeah, we'll definitely see you again, man. Great run. Appreciate you participating, bro. We look forward to seeing what you do
after the game, man. Definitely. A lot of love right there.
Definitely. Yeah, we gonna keep it going, bro. This is wild. And here we go. Hey, this dude is he fighting though. I give it to TG. He fighting. He trying to cut the lead down as much as he can.
Yeah. But again, you ain't got hot route master. You don't have set feet lead. You don't have gunslinger. You don't have protected selfless. You don't have +3 speed.
You don't have Donald Parham in a free safety spot with 95 speed.
Oh man. You don't have any dev trade upgrades from any challenges. You out here, hey, you out here playing people straight up. So, yeah, man.
It's Illuminati versus Jay July right now. Jay July is the Buffalo Bills, and Illuminati.
They're just starting.
No, they're closing out too. There's 22 seconds left in this game. This game is coming to a close as well.
So the first round's about to end.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Bill's trying to make it interesting.
Did we get a score on Z King, Shea, and Dame? That was a game. I don't see that stream up either. So I'm just trying to see if they're playing. Let's see.
And just to make sure everybody is streaming, right?
Yeah, everybody's supposed to be streaming, man. So somebody's running ads, but yeah, man, we should. Everybody should be streaming, man.
What you think of that Eminem's championship ring, Snipes?
I don't know if it looks as good as a championship that Henry just won.
Yeah.
The championship ring he just got.
Hey, I thought you was gonna say it didn't look as good as the ring that Kelsey gonna get Taylor Swift tomorrow. You completely caught me off guard with that.
Oh nah. I ain't gonna. You ain't gonna hear me talking about no Kelsey and Taylor Swift, man. I'll talk about the game all day.
I don't know, man. Hey, look, I would love to get her on Madden Underground. You know, ask her what she thinks about the NFL season, and if she plays Madden herself. You know, think these are questions that people need answered. Love to have Taylor Swift come on the show and talk to us a little bit.
I don't even know what we're talking about Taylor Swift. We got Z King Shea versus Dame, and it looks like I think Dame is gonna win this one.
B James, you don't want the Swifties? You don't want the Swifties here in Madden Underground, baby?
I would love to have the Swift. We got if they're like Philly, because Philly's a Swiftie, bro. He talks about Taylor Swift more than anybody.
Right.
He talks about Taylor. He talks about Taylor Swift more than anybody I know. You know what I mean? So,
Tiburon, I'm not salty anymore, man. Hey, look, Josh Allen just can't beat the Chiefs. It's as simple as that. I'm not salty anymore.
That's good. You know, it's good to hear you admit that on the air.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Can't beat them. Until you beat them, you can't beat them. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Well, you know, speaking of that, I noticed that B. James hasn't said anything negative about my New York Knicks this season. And, you know.
You just want me to, don't you?
I mean, you can't. You really can't. Man.
Shoot, we got a ball game now. We got a ball game over here. This is
switch to it. Let's see what we got, man.
No, they're playing on YouTube. I have time. We're trying to find somebody on YouTube.
Okay. All right. So back to Taylor Swift.
I don't know why that just pissed me off. Like, bro.
Yeah. You know what? Ever since we dealt with the crossplay thing, because obviously with the PS5 guys, most of the PS5 guys they rather go on YouTube and broadcast on YouTube.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It makes sense. Let's see what else we got. We got JB.
So the brackets are being updated automatically, right? It's not like they sitting around waiting for you to hit refresh, right?
Well, no, after they bracket when they win, they post the score, then I'll update it.
Okay.
So I guess this is the we're waiting for the winner of J Hall, waiting for the winner of MP. I think Snoop won this game, but they haven't posted the score yet.
Okay, well the J Hall game is over.
Yeah, so we can do J Hall. J Hall's gonna play JB.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a decent one.
That might be a decent one, bro.
Depend upon what what teams are selected and everything else. We'll see. They're allowed to switch up whatever teams they want, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be based on matchups. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised in a semi, in probably a final game if we saw Dolphins on Dolphins today. I'm just being real with you.
It's getting to that point where
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised either. It's looking like it's gonna be Illuminati advancing to play primetime Nas, and then I think we got Snoop playing Dame. So I'm about to update those guys on who they play.
No, that's good, man. I know you're doing a lot behind the scenes. You're trying to, get the stream going, trying to get the brackets updated and everything else like that.
That's why you here. Talk to the people, man.
No, I'm saying though, you still got time to answer questions. So based on the first round, and based on these matchups as you writing them down, man, are you gonna give us who your pick is to advance to the third round?
Once I finish updating this bracket, I'll put it on the screen so everybody else can see it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, we could definitely look and see it. Look all together.
If you go to maddenunderground.com, you can actually click on tournament and see the bracket for yourself and not have to wait for me to put it on the screen. But
very true.
In the meantime, go ahead and wait for me to put it on the screen and listen to the smooth sounds of Snipes and Philly guy.
He said smooth sounds.
Go. Well, I just got to respond to Tiburon real quick because it sounds like he's a Boston fan. And we can't have that. We can't. KG's not playing for the Celtics anymore, and
all right, so we got Illuminati versus Snoop, and it's like the last game was MP versus MP Advance, so MP versus BKP.
So MP came back and won.
He was never losing.
I thought you said he was losing.
No, I said Jay Savvy was losing.
Oh, Jay Savvy took the L. Okay.
All right, so we got MP versus BKP. So let me put these what you call it on the screen.
Brackets
on the screen.
Updated brackets.
Y'all disappeared for a minute. Let's put the updated brackets. Here's the updated brackets right here. Bring them down a little bit. We got Dame versus Snoop. Illuminati versus Primetime Nas. BKP versus MP. And J Hall versus JB.
All right, now I'm picking whoever wins those last two games. I'm predicting that the champion is going to come out of those two brackets right there.
Definitely. What, the last two games? That's
yeah.
That's
yeah.
wild.
The MP BKP. We know what they're doing in the pro league. They're on two different conferences, but they up until recently, they was the number one, both the number one seeds.
BKP versus MP could be a Man Underground Super Bowl.
It could be.
It could be.
It was looking like that for a minute.
You got Dame versus who's having a great season in Madden Royals right now. I think he was on that top 10 list. If we bring it back up, I still had a list. Versus Snoop, who's also on the top 10 list. Let me bring up that Madden Royals top 10 list. So let's go to Royals. We have the Madden Royals top 10 list. You have the Panther, that's Dimes. Charger, that's Hibachi, the Super Bowl champion. Seahawks, I think that's Primetime 9. So these are a lot of the top tier guys in Madden Royals right now. Patriots, Dame, and the Bengals are C-Jack, I think. I don't know who the Vikings are. Packers, I remember that was Sprint. I don't know who it is now. Eagles, just JB. That's JB. Bills.
Now,
yeah, so these are the top tier. See, these are some of the top tier guys that you see in this bracket, and they're doing a good job, man, right now. Dame versus Snoop, Illuminati versus Nas, BKP versus MP, and JB versus J Hall. You know what I mean? These are some interesting matchups, to say the least.
I think that J Hall matchup is going to be different again. I want to see if he's going to keep with the same squad that he had in the first round and see what he could do. I think J Hall can make some noise, man, and get to the chip. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that'll make for an interesting story, man. Just keep in mind, this dude was balling with a 65 overall team because he didn't resign any of his players in the pro league. And most guys will quit under those circumstances when that happens, but the dude was like, "Well, guess I got to play with him." So
he did.
But we got JB right now. JB kicking off. And J Hall kicking off right now, man. I think he switched from the Dolphins. I saw I think it was the Chiefs and the Bills on the field. So no Dolphins, huh? Yeah, I think he switched. I think. No.
I don't know.
They haven't started. I thought they started. They didn't start yet.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I don't know, man. I think if you're hot right now, you stick to what's hot right now. I don't know if you go ahead and you try to switch things up and
we got a mirror match with Snoop and Dame right now, so we're gonna go to that matchup right now. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's go to that one. All right, so we got a mirror match.
Switch it up.
I think Dame has the ball.
So who's white? Who's red?
Dame is red. Snoop is white.
Okay.
So Chiefs on Chiefs. So the
Mm-hmm.
first mirror matchup today.
Yeah. First mirror matchup today. Here we go.
You got the screen dark there. Okay, there we go.
There we go. All right, here we go. Let me get the rest of these guys on board.
But not that bad. I mean, let's be real. We came from a different era, but right now you see those icons, that he's playing on the PlayStation, and that is difficult. I told B James Snipes, I said, look, man, you asked me to play. I think it was in the PS4 league because that's the last PlayStation I had.
Yeah.
He asked me to play. I'm telling you, man, it's so hard to keep them buttons separate. It's so easy. It's so easy to get them mixed up. And anybody that can play on both consoles, man.
I think the biggest problem with a lot of people playing on both consoles is that X button. I think that's
what throws you off.
That's what throws you off more than anything else. I'll be real, and I see a lot of people saying it too, that especially this year, a lot of people prefer to just play on that PS5 stick. The PS5 stick just feels better for Madden, and the analogs feel a lot better for Madden. That's what a lot of people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people prefer to play on that stick. But nonetheless, it's still Xbox is still Madden wise to me is still cream of the crop, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? But again, the PS5 stick is a pretty decent controller to play Madden on.
Yeah. Nah, you right, man. You right.
And there's beginning to be some dogs in P5 as well too. There's some dogs in P5.
Yeah,
Everybody's
Ooh, excellent
forced to
coverage.
play MCS on PS5 this year, right?
Yeah. It was sponsored by P5. When you go to the live event, that's what you're playing on. Simple as that.
We got BKP and MP about to kick off now too, so this should be interesting, man. MP was playing his last game with the Chargers. That was we talking about teams and matchups. It was the Chiefs versus the Chargers, and he was able to be successful with the Chargers, which was very interesting.
They are a good team. They have the talent. They don't necessarily have a lot of speed, like Snipes was alluding to earlier. But I mean, they are solid. So if you know how to put together a scheme with them cats, then you're gonna be successful.
Oh, definitely, man, definitely. It's a big day. Super Bowl tomorrow, man. What can you expect? I'm off. I got the days off, bro. I'm off today, tomorrow. I don't go back to work until Tuesday. I'm feeling good, man. I was like, because normally I can't do nothing. I can't really enjoy the holidays because the holidays always fall on a day where I go to work, man. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
But I was telling the wife, get the hell out of here. I'm gonna be calling some Madden today. Don't want to be bothered. And Super Bowl's tomorrow, so go get some food.
Yeah, and Snipes, I had when he was saying all that, I had my phone out and I dialed 9-1, and then I was waiting to press that button.
So get on out of here. We got some man things to do, baby. And she said, all right, I'm leaving. So you get on out of here. Find you some business that ain't mine.
Yep.
Ooh, went with the check down. Looked like he had a receiver open on the outside, but interesting start off to this game, man. I mean, both of them looks like they missed a couple reads, and this is definitely the first big decision of the game here. Only down 3. Surprised he's deciding to go for it, but ooh. Patrick Mahomes, 1 for 4, 7 yards. Turnover on downs.
Yeah.
You go. Just take the check down. That's one of the harder things to do, I think, just in general is, in real football, getting 5 yards per play
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But in Madden, getting 5 yards, it doesn't feel like you've done anything.
Hey, you know what?
It doesn't feel like you're going anywhere.
I've noticed that that irritates players. If you got a slow and steady game plan where you just slowly taking your time getting up and down the field, it's gonna piss somebody off.
Oh, especially in the play, especially when you talk about a tournament setting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A tournament setting, guys are gonna be like, oh wow. Yeah, tournament setting, man, that'll piss somebody off real quick. But that's something that, in a tournament setting, like if you want to slow it up, hey, that's your prerogative. You do what money's involved. You do what you got to do. Whatever's gonna help you win, you do what you got to do.
Definitely, man. We got some good things going on here, man. I'm really excited about what's to come. Like I said, if you like what we're doing here, go on ahead on over to MaddenUnderground.com. Nah, we ain't doing that kick shit. I mean, I'm not hunting you down on no kick, bruh. Yeah, man, I just ain't got time for it.
Yeah,
he called me. He pissed me off when I seen that, man.
We saw.
It just irked my nerves.
We saw.
Bruh, it's two
we
people.
appreciate your honesty, man.
It's two people on Kick, bro. It's two people on Kick. They're streaming Madden. Nobody streaming Madden on Kick. Who streamed Madden on Kick?
Well, apparently he does.
We're live on Kick, but I'm just like, even though we're live on Kick, I'm like, yo, you might stumble on some scraggers. Kick, man, there ain't nobody to get subs from on Kick, man. Talking about you get some subs. What's 95% of nothing? Cause ain't nobody on Kick.
Nah, you know what? There's some people on.
Ain't nobody on Kick.
But when you talk about when you talk about Madden, though, Madden's a little different. We talk other games, different story. But Madden, obviously, Madden's a little bit tough as far as for guys, streaming on Kick. It's a little tough.
And Snoop has a 7-3 lead right now. And Dame is trying to fight back. This is crazy.
All right. Well, Snipes, I'm glad you're in the building. I just got the call, B. James. We got to be there at 5:30. It takes us 40 minutes to get there. So, yeah, after this game, I'm going to have to dip. But I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to keep watching this tournament. Keep watching it on Twitch. So,
we good.
Not Kick.
Yeah. We got two.
You said not Kick.
We got 2 rounds left, and everybody's playing, so we good.
Oh yeah, everybody's rocking, man. This tournament's gonna be done quick, fast.
Yeah. There's Mahomes taking off. Wise move by Dame right there, pushing up the field.
And this game has been surprising because I thought that Dame was gonna run away with it, but then Snoop's doing what he's doing. So nice matchup.
Ooh, got him.
Good dot.
Listen, these are top tier players you're watching right now, man. These guys are dudes that are locking up divisions and fighting for playoff spots in Madden Royals right now. So you're gonna see some good things coming from these guys right now. So shout out to Dame, shout out to Snoop, man.
And I appreciate the fact that they're playing in Indianapolis as well.
Yeah, that made it a little bit more interesting.
It did. It made it special.
I thought they were gonna play in Vegas. We should have made everybody play in Vegas today. Like,
actually, yes.
We should have been like, rules are you got to play in Vegas at the Raiders field.
Right. Unless you were playing with the Eagles, then you should have played in Brazil.
And this is and I know as Raider fans, seeing the Chiefs or 2 Chiefs teams playing on your field, that would just piss off Raider fans anyway.
It would.
Big facts.
It would.
Pacheco, ooh. I think Pacheco may be one of the most underrated players in the league.
Oh, by far. Me and Snipes was talking about that earlier, but we didn't get a chance to hear how you feel about what he brings to the table.
No, I think I love Pacheco, man. The dude plays hard. He runs hard. He runs like his life depends on it. It looks like he's running for his life every time he gets the ball. And then I like the fact of no matter how hard he gets hit, that dude hops up. He always hops up faster than the defender that hit him. So that lets you know, like, even if you gave him your best shot, yo, I'm about to run even harder on the next play. That's just the message to the defender. They get tired, and you don't look tired. It's a mental game, man. I like it. I like the competitiveness he has and he plays with.
Yeah, there's definitely no doubt about that. So that being said, who you find outstanding gentlemen picking to win the bowl tomorrow?
Chiefs.
Yeah, I can't go against Patrick Mahomes. I just can't. I'm not even gonna do it to myself. I'm not gonna go.
It sounds so great. You got the David versus Goliath story.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy. You got the Swifties in the crowd. Ticket sales are going for $1 million now because of the fact that you might get a glimpse of Taylor Swift, and money just loves to make more money. You know. So.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
All right, either one of you outstanding gentlemen going?
Going to where?
Going to Las Vegas tomorrow.
No.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be front row.
Not I.
I'll be there.
Now,
I'm being front row. I'm being in the Samsung roll.
Oh, well, you got to get on Kick, Snipes. That's how B. James is paying for this ticket.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
95% of subs goes,
95% of the subs. I'm using the sub money from Kick to get my ticket.
Yeah.
Since you get 95% of your subs.
So that means you're gonna be in the Samsung row with me.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you.
Yeah. Especially with that 95% of the 0% of viewership that's going on over there.
Yeah, if I don't get in the Samsung row, I'll probably be on the, YouTube TV row.
There you go. Nice cut back.
Great run.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on with these guys in here. Just make sure these games are being scheduled.
I've got a telescope. I'll be watching the game on my neighbors across the street television.
There you go.
And I'm happy with that.
And I think we should.
Yeah, doesn't cost me anything. Hopefully, B. James can give us an update. Because as much as I enjoy watching this mirror game, I do want to know what's going on in the rest of round two. Because we do have some great matchups that are being played right now.
Some of these other matchups right now. All right, we got Illuminati.
Okay.
Another mirror match. So this is Illuminati versus Primetime Nas. He's looking to tie the game up right here. He's in the red zone.
I have to get the multi-twitch going.
Yeah, might have to.
Like the red zone.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nice cut.
Great cutback. Great cutback.
Indeed.
Great cutback. I like it.
Tied up.
How you feeling about it, Snipes?
Hey, tie ball game right now, man. Mirror matchup tied up. You can't ask for nothing better right now. They're playing very even keel. This is hard to pick right now. It's a difficult one to pick right now.
It's safe to say that every game is probably going to be a mirror match.
Yeah.
From here on out, right?
Yeah, I could almost think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say.
Why not?
Yeah.
He said, "Why not?" Right?
Why not? Right? Like this tournament was free. It's kicking off Super Bowl weekend, and then you also get an opportunity to play with in regs and play with teams that you probably didn't get a chance to play with in the league. So, why not go out there and have some fun?
We got BKP. We'll switch over to that game in a few, depending on what's going on with this game. But we got Balkino in the building. What up, Balkino?
Hey, Balkino, I need you to write a code for my Packers to be undefeated in Madden Underground next season, please. Thank you. That should be.
Oh, that ball's
Oh,
high in the air for a
I
while.
thought he was gonna get that.
I was floating. Nah, go ahead. I think JB is already streaming anyway, JR. Go ahead and run it.
Nice defense. Got him on the crosser though.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Very nice call. Oh, he couldn't get in though. Wow.
Run the ball.
He's trying not to leave a lot of time.
Oh, he's in there.
Nice.
I like that name, Luke Kuechly. Loop. Kuechly.
Mm-hmm. Former Panther linebacker.
Definitely.
Man, this is definitely an even matchup, man. Just a seesaw battle.
I wonder if J Hawk gonna stay with those Dolphins, man. That was an interesting.
That's it. I'm telling you, man. I think if he stays with the Dolphins, he's got a chance to make it to the chip. I think if he stays with the way he played that last game, I think he can make it to the chip if he sticks with the Dolphins. I think if he switches up, I think he might have some problems, man. But all that speed that's on Miami, like I don't know how you do not play with that team in a tournament setting.
Definitely.
Well, the way you don't is if you get clowned on the air by B. James, and you're having, feeling some kind of way about not being able to broadcast on Kick. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a nice bonus in there for him. Not a kick, that's a pick. And that's just one of those things that, is he going to be able to prove his point? Will we be watching the championship game on Kick? I mean, because that's really what he has an opportunity to do right now. He said, you know what, P. James, forget you, man. And then you want to watch the Super Bowl? You got to watch it on Kick.
Watch it on Kick, man.
Watch it on Kick.
That's going to be funny.
Yeah. And J.R.'s that kind of dude. He will do that. He's got those big Mickens tendencies. He will do that. So, you don't believe me, ask Spartan Pride. Big, whatever name, he wants to go by. It's all out there, man.
Oh, man. Yeah. A lot of insiders, a lot of subliminals being sent out right now by Philly guy.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. There you go. So, what about that MP game? JB, what's going on, man?
That out. BKP, MP going down right now. Let's see what they're doing. And he got commercials running. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about. This is exactly what I be talking about. Commercials running.
If you were on Kick, you wouldn't have that.
You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
You wouldn't have that. You wouldn't have the All-American family having a simple conversation about whatever the hell they're talking about.
They just talk about insurance.
Snipes know. He called so many games. He's seen all the commercials.
Man, I seen all of them. I seen all of them.
What's your favorite commercial, Snipes?
My favorite commercial right now, man.
Your favorite Twitch commercial?
Oh, my favorite Twitch commercial.
Yes.
You know what? None of them, because I don't watch them. I don't watch it. Once I did just what B. James just did. When a commercial comes on, I just change it.
Yeah.
Because I don't, because I'm not getting paid by those guys to run that commercial, so I'm switching it.
Definitely. We got Taylor May in the building, man. I think Taylor May. Did you win your game today? Big matchup. He needed that win. They fighting for that division lead. Trying to get home field advantage at Xbox Pro right now. And this is a great run. Great run by MP right there.
I tell him, did say that he did bring up one point though. He said you can't sub to people in order to not get the commercials. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
I know I'm, with my situation though,
That's a lot of money.
that'd be a lot of subs. That'd be a lot of subs right there.
Definitely.
And this Chargers team, if you haven't watched MP run his spread offense and seen him play,
Oh, he got a fumble.
He recovers it, okay. But one of the things that he does well is add catch. And the Chargers team is very capable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They got 3 guys, I should say. That's
yeah,
capable.
3. I was going to say, you forgot about one young man.
Yeah, the Quentin dude.
Mm-hmm. But,
yeah,
3rd and 27. I mean, it's possible. We might see an add catch here. So if BKP is not careful.
Parham decent with the Ags too, right?
Yeah, Parham too. Yeah, not to mention Parham. So
6'8". Can't teach that.
That's a late game. That makes it a 3rd and 32. Now you just knock yourself out of field goal range.
Yeah. You can still try it.
You can. You definitely could. Let's get these updates, man.
I think he's gonna get a little bit closer and kick the field goal.
Oh, maybe not.
Well, I wasn't talking about MP. I was talking about BKP.
4th and 38 now.
I was talking about BKP. Having success with them Niners.
That blitz is coming.
Oh, he caught it!
Oh, that was close.
That may have been the play of the game if he had made the first down.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he might have threw a stick. The stick might have get thrown. He might have pulled a sprint out.
That was wild.
Here we go. McCaffrey trying to get busy.
Oh, he diving too early. Woo! Almost
That
turned
boy
the corner on that one.
he is a problem.
It's good to see him healthy because remember, Madden was giving him love when he was on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously we know what a weapon he is when he's healthy, as any of these players are. And it's good to get a chance to see him do what he's been doing, man. He's had a great year. And I don't think if Lamar wasn't as talented and as dominant as he was this year at that position, I think he probably would have won the MVP.
Ooh-wee. C-Mac. That's a lethal weapon right there. When you got a guy that you can line him up anywhere and he's effective.
Mm-hmm.
He has all the attributes to do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Great weapon to have. And like we talked about in the first round, B. James, that's why I felt like these Niners were going to be a good pickup for somebody. They had the defensive prowess that you need. And then offensively, they have weapons, and these weapons have talent. So, you looking right there, and you see, 3 receivers, tight end, running back, quarterback.
Boom, wide open.
Yeah.
Got him.
Little mini mutt team out there. So
Definitely. We're gonna, after we see what's going on here, we're gonna jump into that JB Hall game. They're getting things going right now.
All right, because this is in the 4th quarter. It's a 3-point ball game. So I mean, I don't know about you, but I like what I'm looking at right now.
I like what I'm looking at too right now.
Yep.
And the real question is, has there been any discussion in Discord rather, after that Snoop McMickens game?
No, it was a good game and they went on about their lives. That was kind of surprising. I thought,
that's very disappointing.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more drama, but it was like, hey, good game, bro. And then
like we deserve and a whole lot of hate.
Snoop went as far as said, "You never beat me in your life, you bum." And then he was like, "That's why I traded all my players." And there's MP
4th and 18.
Do you got a 4th and 18 play, Philly? In your playbook when
yes.
you play? You have a 4th
yes,
and
I
18?
do. Yes, I do.
Just for
yes,
that
I do.
particular scenario.
Yep, it's called punt.
I love it. Oh man.
Oh man.
But look, I could punt to the middle,
Oh,
to
and he
the
got him,
left.
Christian McCaffrey again.
Nice.
He stays on his feet.
Mm.
Okay.
Because see, I don't have Christian McCaffrey on my team, so you know.
Hey, Christian McCaffrey doing the thing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and that's probably the game right there.
That may have been the game.
That might be, yeah.
MP did a great job of stopping him on the first 3 downs, but
He
that
did.
4th down, it was BKP clearly had a 4th and 18 play in his arsenal.
Yeah, and he's definitely gonna have to hold him to 3 here. You know, give himself a chance to get that ball back and win the game with a touchdown. So, you know, great matchup between the two of them. I'm expecting both of them to do big things in these Madden Underground Pro playoffs. And if it's gonna be anything like this game right here, we're gonna be in for a treat.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Drops back, nobody's open. Excellent defense. Purdy
Got to throw
scrambles.
that away. Definitely had to throw that away.
Okay.
You hold him to 3. You got action. You can hold him to 3.
Mm-hmm.
You got action. You can hold him to 3. Look at Brock Purdy trying to better assess the situation.
And you like the adjustments that have been made.
Ooh.
Now it's time to see if Bosa and Matt can get some pressure here. This is a critical down.
Please, somebody, I just need $2 to get.
Don't entertain it. Continue.
Come on, Snipes. This could be one of those lost Nigerian princes I've been hearing so much about that need our help. You never know, man. You never know.
Oh, man. Yeah, these guys.
Man, 10-point game right now, man.
That's tough. That's tough. BKP looking real strong right now. With a minute 51 left in the game. I'm looking at Illuminati and Primetime Nas. They're in a dog fight right now.
What's the score over there right now?
28-28. Third quarter.
Oh, wow. Tie ball
Illuminati
game.
has the
Okay.
ball.
That might be one to go to because this might wipe. This one right here might be a wrap.
Yeah, it might be. It's looking like it might be. Let's go and check over on Illuminati.
Now, Illuminati, is that another mirror game?
Yes, definitely. That was what we were watching earlier.
That was the one we was watching earlier. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Let's check on JB and J Hall. They got commercials. So I'm gonna go to you guys on camera real quick and let's talk about it.
No, those are lottery commercials. Those are very important. Gambling is like it's never been before. Obviously, we know there'll be a lot of gambling going on tomorrow.
Definitely.
Man, it's going to be crazy.
Lots of money to be made. Lots of money to be made.
It's gonna be wild, man. But I like the matchups, whether they're mirror games or not. I think you know, we got a chance to see what people do, where they get to pick their squad and you know, run their stuff without having to worry about, you know, players being in their feelings or, you know, having these ridiculous goals, you know, with some player that you don't even use trying to break out. You know, there's no morale involved.
Ooh, pressure's coming.
This is all
DeMar
pre-programmed.
Hamlin. He didn't get comeback player of the year. I'm thinking like, dude, the dude came back from the dead, bro. You have to give him comeback player of the year. They gave him
If you ain't played, though.
the fact that he's even playing.
No. I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, but it's just that you ain't played, though.
I think
Who did they give it to?
They gave it to Joe Flacco. Come on, man.
Yeah, you got to give it. Let Joey live on that one. I'm sorry. Let him live on that. Come on, man. He brought them boys to the offs. Nobody even expected that.
I don't know, man.
Flacco got that one, man.
You like Flacco got it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's first of all, it's the age factor, and then you know what I'm saying, he was out of the league.
Was it Flacco or Baker?
It's Flacco.
It was Flacco. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
Baker should have got it. He could have got it too, but you know.
I don't know.
He you know what? Nah, he would have been another one.
Yeah.
That you could have. But you know what? Was he really a comeback player?
No, I don't think so. Coming back from what? Coming back
He
from
wasn't
what?
injured last year, right?
No.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah. Flacco fine.
He
Yeah,
just a backup.
Flacco.
He was a backup for the Rams last year.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Flacco came back from being out of the league and did his thing.
D'Amico Ryan definitely got robbed on coaching.
He got robbed. That
there's
was
no question.
that was an atrocity. Like I just didn't understand that.
Right.
How do you not give him coach of the year? Come on
Oh,
now.
anyone can win with this Texans team.
Please, man. Come on, man.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Oh, wide open. Good play call by Jay Hall right there. We got a ball game right here. This is gonna be a good one.
Well, we can see it because right now I'm looking at you.
Oh,
I'm looking at
sorry.
Snipes.
I'm sorry.
I'm
like, yo, good play. And he's like, hey, we didn't even see it. But yeah, Jay Hall just.
It was a great play.
It was a great play. It was a wheel route to most.
Oh, okay.
All right, so give everybody a reminder on who's got who right now.
All right, Jay Hall is the Dolphins. JB is the Buffalo Bills. This should be a great game, though. Like I said, it's a good game.
Yeah, it is. And now that we can watch it, So
Yeah,
Tibron might have a point in the chat though too. We was talking about DeMarco Ryan. He said they just didn't want Houston to take 3 awards with rookies, in his opinion.
Yeah, that could have been.
That could be it. It's a possibility.
But that's not the right thing.
No, it's not. It's not. It's absolutely not. Philly, he got robbed. Period.
He did.
He's coach of the year.
He is.
He's coach of the year. Period.
He is.
What were the Texans last year?
They weren't in the playoffs.
They were in the playoffs for sure.
They didn't have a rookie quarterback. I'm like, there's no reason.
Technically, they did have a rookie quarterback. Davis Mills is a rookie quarterback.
I don't know, man.
He just wasn't near the rookie quarterback that they wanted.
Yeah.
Well, he's booting this. He's kicking it. He's gonna try it, and it's up. And it is.
Got it. Wow. This is a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a game. I like it.
I'm just glad we get a chance to see it. I thought it was blacked out or maybe on kick or something like that. But I was wrong.
Oh, man.
I'm still thinking, man, that seeing Jay Hall here with these Dolphins, man. Let's see what he does in the second half, because I think he can make a run to the chip, man. If he could just get some things going.
All right, we got our first score in. BKP defeated MP 24-22.
Okay.
Snoop
See,
also
so BKP came back.
So BKP will take on the winner of this game.
Yes, and Snoop also defeated Dame 20-13.
Okay. So he's going to take on either Illuminati or Primetime Nas.
Yes, sir.
You like to see that. These games, these scores, they get a little tighter. Getting just a little bit tighter.
So we got to see who's going to be that winner in that Primetime Nas and Illuminati game, man. This is
Yeah.
Okay, Jay Hall. Excellent decision there to run with Tua. So, any word on Derrick Henry, B. James?
Oh my God.
What's going on with him?
We got he's not a Titan anymore. We got to go over to this game, man, because this game is it's 31 seconds left, 21 seconds left now, and ooh.
Big stop right there. 2nd and goal.
Down 3.
Timeouts, though. No timeouts.
You gotta throw now. You gotta watch Kelsey and Pacheco. Those 2 guys you want to keep an eye on.
Yep.
Good defense.
Ooh. Could have been intercepted.
Yeah, Chris Jones could have ended the game with that one.
Living to fight another day.
Oh, you got to speak there. Big play by Primetime.
Wow. Wow.
How do you leave Kelsey uncovered of all people?
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know, what his setup was, but man, that's crazy.
So we're gonna probably see another mirror matchup in that chip game. It's probably gonna be another Chiefs on Chiefs.
Yeah.
These guys are not gonna get away from the Chiefs. Let's just put that out there right now. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. He got Mahomes. He got all the throwing abilities.
Exactly. 1 second, guys.
Chicken Alfredo or chicken fried rice. Pick one. Which one you like, Philly? Alfredo or chicken fried rice?
Going with the Alfredo.
Yeah, I like it. I go with the Alfredo too. There you go.
Oh, wow. Okay. 2 seconds left. He's got one more shot.
You got a 43-yard play in your arsenal.
He's definitely. I mean, look. We know what play he could run. And it's probably going to be that flood. You see, he got that post on that right-hand side. You don't know. Okay, good. He's got 3 safeties out there. So, wise decision on his part.
Big play right here. Big down right here.
There's the pressure. Got to get rid of it.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh.
Yeah.
In prime time, Nas is going to advance.
Wow. Great game. Great game.
Again, you guys are tuned in to the Madden Underground Super Bowl weekend tournament. We got a lot of good players competing today, trying to get this money. And it is what it is, man. It's looking pretty tough out there. Let's get back to that J Haw and Jay Bird game, because I think this is the final game to determine who goes where, right?
Yeah, this tournament went lickety split.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be quick, man. That's why I said it's gonna be quick, man. You got
definitely.
And if you guys like what you're seeing right now, make sure you head on over to MaddenUnderground.com. Click on that waitlist tab. Get in one of these leagues, man. Participate in some of these tournaments. This is just the first of many tournaments coming up. So make sure you guys keep it locked. As you guys kind of know, this is maybe the first of the Fast Money Tournament series this year.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys definitely keep it locked. And we look like Jay Hall has the lead right now.
So we got one more quarter here in this one.
Yes, sir.
And this is a PAT, so he just scored. Okay, so yeah. So he's about to get a 4-point lead here.
Liked him with those Dolphin snipes. You said you liked him with those Dolphins.
Yeah, I do, man. I do. I mean, there's still a quarter left, man. So, anything can happen, obviously, but I like him with these Dolphins. I really do.
It's just different when you have that kind of speed on the game, no coaching tree, no X factors to back you up. It's something you got to think about.
And the Bills are not known to have a fast defense either. So that was like, I thought this was somewhat of a mismatch.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a big play right there, Davis. Looks like he might get away. Oh, he gets it down to about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, but that was a big play with basically no time left on the clock to go into the fourth quarter. So that's a huge play by those Buffalo Bills. And you're right, B. James. Speed is not what they're known for, but man, they have just as good a chance as anybody to win this game right now. So
yes, they do.
Yeah, so we got primetime Nas and Snoop lining it up, man. See what they go. Let's see. Yeah, we got Snoop, so Snoop should be streaming. And when that is, you're right, Snipes. That is going to be another mirror match. So after this game is over, we'll go over to that game.
So it's another Chiefs on Chiefs, right?
Chiefs on Chiefs.
All right.
Snipes, I'm gonna need you to reveal your sources, bro. Like, you calling out stuff before it even happened. So what is going on?
Man, I mean, it's just common sense. If you hot with the team, you stick with them. When you're in a tournament, you hot with the team, you stick with the team. It's as simple as that. You don't change up, especially you talk about a tournament that you don't have to pay any money to get into. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like this is an easy free money tournament. This could determine who eats tomorrow for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? This is definitely providing some Super Bowl snacks tomorrow, bro.
Oh yeah. This could provide some Super Bowl snacks.
You can take care of your Super Bowl meal.
Yes, you can.
Tomorrow with this bread, bro. Like, yeah, I didn't even think of it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you mentioned the Snipes because I wasn't gonna say nothing. So basically, we calling this game for free, and these cats is gonna be eating good tomorrow.
One of them will be.
Yeah, one of them gonna be eating real good, man.
Yeah, one of them will be. So, like I said, man, this is.
Gotta feed the talent, man. Gotta feed the talent. I like watching Super Bowls. You know it's a big day for Taylor Swift tomorrow, B. James.
Oh my God, man.
I'm just gonna do what I can to shake this off. That's that's all I can do.
And you dropping song titles too. Okay, I see you. I see.
He doing it for the Swifties, man. He doing it for
man. There's no bad blood. There's no bad blood out here. It's all love.
He's so doing it for the Swifties. Oh man.
Now, if you can get Beyonce to come back to the Super Bowl, then
That's crazy. You know what's crazy? Taylor Swift not even performing the Super Bowl. Usher is. Nobody's talking about Usher's performance outside, like,
and nobody's talking about a good album that he got.
Yeah,
the album good.
Yeah, no, but nobody talking about it.
It's crazy, man.
They'll talk about it after he kills the Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, he gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I think he gonna kill it. I do.
Because he gonna invite Taylor Swift on the stage. We know it's gonna happen.
Oh,
we know it. We know it.
Just as long as Usher don't go out like what's the dude with the crazy looking hair again? Oh my gosh. The blinded by the light cat. The heck is his name?
Oh, The Weeknd.
Thank you.
That
I'm not a
performance
big
was terrible. That was probably the worst Super Bowl performance I've seen.
Thank you, B. James. Thank you.
That was probably the worst Super Bowl performance. But some people liked it. The whole maze, him lost in the maze, looking panicky, like he was lost, like he was really lost.
That was trash. That was trash.
Yeah, wasn't it?
That joint was trash. No.
And I can imagine being there watching it, not knowing what he was doing, probably made it even worse. Like
right. Exactly.
You want to have a show that caters to the people watching in person, and good move.
You're not like he was definitely not like he's not like MJ that just literally sits up there for 5 minutes and just everybody go nuts.
Yeah.
He don't do anything.
People take those performances that were in the 80s and 90s for granted, bro. When you see
absolutely
the lackluster performances now, like
we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
No, we don't, Philly. We don't. But other people do.
Well, I mean, all right. So let's think about it like this, right? If the talent and the showmanship is not on the same level as it was back then, right? Just on average. I don't want to say like the best of the best. I just say on average. Then you got to sell that stuff. You got to hype. If you're a good hype man, a hype person, you know what I'm saying? That's your job. Is make people want to be there, make people, want to see what the big deal is. And I think that, they've done a very good job. Like, we actually considered watching The Weeknd.
You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. when they announced the weekend,
You gotta
I
take
told my wife immediately. I said, I don't think this is gonna be a good show. I told my wife that immediately.
J Hall wisely taking the 3 right here.
You know what? I get what you're saying, Snipes, but my biggest issue with the Super Bowl entertainment is these are always artists that I feel are not current. Like they're household names, right? Everybody knows who they are.
Yeah.
But it's not somebody that's like winning awards this year.
Timberon made a valid point. He's making a valid point in the chat right now. He's saying that Prince is the GOAT halftime performance.
Oh, facts.
Okay, Timberon, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to get it together, brother. Because 1 minute you spitting hot fire, you making sense, and the next minute you start talking crazy about the Celtics and Porzingis and everything else like that. I need you just to pick a side, okay?
Oh,
either the side of common sense or not. Because I can't. I mean, I can agree with that. I can get behind that, and clearly you understand how great the purple one was. You knew not to look in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? You knew what he was bringing to the table.
Not to look at his eyes.
But your comments about Boston I don't know. Are you McMickens? Should I be asking you that question? Are you McMickens under a different name? I don't know.
Oh, he got you. Hey, you gotta click on. That's you. That would have. Whoa, that's crazy. You gotta click on that. I thought that was gonna be a pick. Ooh, all he needs is 3. All he needs is 3. He got a step. He's got a step.
Wow.
That's ball game.
Big play.
Oh, OT.
Oh.
OT.
Man.
Wow.
OT. We got.
Why didn't he dip out of bounds though?
This is crazy. This is crazy right now.
You caught it. Why didn't you just like? It's all right. It's a great game.
Yeah.
And it's my last game, so I appreciate what they're doing. Right
I appreciate what you're doing.
I do. But the onside kick, illegal touching. It was risky.
You want to get
Very
glitchy out the gate? I like it. He almost got it. Oh,
You got to throw that away.
Hall.
Yeah, that is not Michael Vick. That is Tua. And
And Timberon is right about Whitney Houston. Definitely the best national anthem ever.
You like that over the Marvin Gaye one?
Marvin Gaye one was nice too. I like that one too.
The Marvin Gaye one was player, but you know what I mean. It wasn't better than the Whitney Houston one though.
Yeah, I mean nothing tops Whitney's. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You know what I mean? There's been some good ones, but nothing's topping Whitney's.
We should have Snipes sing the national anthem before the game started today.
Nah, you don't want that.
I agree with that. You don't
want that. You don't want that.
Because he came in here sounding like T-Pain, and I thought that's actually what was going to happen.
You definitely don't want that. I'm gonna let you know that ahead of time right now. You don't want that.
You don't have auto-tune. Snipes. You got everything known to man. You got VHS. You got Betamax. You got laser discs. You know what I'm saying? You got 8-track cassettes. You know what I mean? I'm like, you trying to tell me you ain't got auto-tune?
You mean to tell me we got hit with a commercial?
Yep, we got hit with a commercial during the overtime game. Ain't that crazy?
See what I tell you? See, that's that boy right there.
I was like, hold on, man. I'm about to say, hey, Snipes tripping again.
Go ahead. Buy you a drink. Go ahead, man.
We got 5 of them at that. He gonna give us 5 of them at that, man.
I say your armpit stink.
See what I tell you? I told you.
Oh, man.
Sleeping on them.
Oh, man. They're just sleeping on me, huh?
Yeah, definitely. We 2 commercials away from getting back to some gameplay.
That might be over, but
it may be a pick 6 or something wild we missed it. Completely missed it.
We come right back at the game over.
Like what happened? Like, hey,
oh my gosh, right. Tevron
We
said we're
sell it.
aging ourselves.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not.
One more commercial, 29 seconds, man. We back to the gameplay.
Oh, B. James is a youngin' though. B. James is a youngin', but yeah, he still know about good music and all that though.
Oh yeah. I got older parents, man. So I heard it all.
And
Call
plus,
him
he
a
a
youngin', man.
producer.
He's a youngin' to you. He's the youngin' to you.
This your young Jay Dilla right here. B. James.
Nah, man. He's still Timberland to me. He's still Timberland. But I don't know. Is he a young man? Or is he an OG?
Nah, B. James is an OG now. I mean, he's a young OG. He's a young OG.
I mean, because, all these things that we're referencing, Tiburon said we aging ourselves. B. James knew what we were talking about.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
I'm just saying.
Well, J-Hall lost.
And he's sick. And we are too. We are too, because the commercial,
You see?
this is what happens when you try to get people. And it was a touchdown by the Bills, 30-24.
Wow.
Let's go to Snoop.
J Hall, man, I was going for you too, bro. I was going for you.
Wait.
Wait. Okay, we about to have a tie game here.
Ooh.
We about to have a tie game here.
Darius Toney, when you get him the ball, he's a receiver number one. He's what he said. You give me the ball, I'm receiver number one.
There you go.
He ain't no receiver number one. Don't get me started with this dude.
Hey, he's playing in the Super Bowl. You put some respect on his name.
He ain't playing in no Super Bowl.
You
He
put
is.
some respect on
He
his
ain't getting
name.
the daggone touch. Don't give him a touch
He
tomorrow.
left-
Mahomes.
He left New York and found himself in 2 Super Bowls.
How about
Hey, ain't that you know what? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
I'm just saying, man.
Hey, he found himself with 2 Super Bowls. Ain't help out a lick in this one.
that? But he's gonna be Super Bowl MVP tomorrow. Watch.
Man, I'll be sick. I ain't even gonna
I
front.
know you would.
I am not a hater normally. I think I'd be a hater here.
Yeah, I think you would be too.
Yeah, I think I'd be a hater here, no doubt. As a matter of fact, yeah, I think I'd be a hater. I know I'd be a hater
Yeah.
if he ended up being an MVP.
MVP.
I don't even want him to get one catch. Not even one sniff for the football.
Jesus Christ.
Nope, don't want it.
Don't even want him to sniff it. Don't even want you to
No,
sniff it.
don't even sniff it. Nope. Keep him in the locker room. Chill. You go chill in the locker room. You hurt any other time.
Ooh, good move.
Yeah.
All
Sounds like he cut you deep.
So we got
Yeah.
JB and BKP in the finals versus Snoop and Nas.
Wow. Impressive.
Impressive, man. Ooh, good run. Good
Brackets updated, right?
Brackets are updated, man.
Let's go. So who is red and who is white here?
Red is Snoop, white is Nas.
All right.
What kind of cup you drinking out of, Philly? What was that you just put down there?
This little tumbler right here.
Oh, okay.
We got himself a little tumbler.
Yeah.
He trying to hide something.
Negative. I will be the designated driver tonight, so.
Designated driver. You not getting turned up, man? I'm getting lit tomorrow, man. I'm buying me a case of beer.
No, I'm talking about tonight. I didn't say tomorrow.
Tonight is the pregame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think we should have a lit podcast tomorrow before the bowl.
I agree.
Let's see.
Philly, are you available tomorrow, Philly?
Who's the littest?
It depends on what time we do it, because I want to make my food run. So how much time?
Who makes
how
a
much
food
time?
run on the day of Super Bowl? You supposed to have your food ready today.
You're supposed to have your food there ready to cook, bro. You know what? That's a great question, matter of fact. What's on the agenda tomorrow as far as the grub is concerned? For me, I got the wings on the side.
Mm-hmm.
They getting ready. I'm getting lemon pepper wet. Getting ready to get it going. Lemon pepper wet, baby.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper wet.
I gotta have a lemon pepper.
Yep.
You know, you want to go to pizza route? You can go to pizza route. He dives over for the end zone. Pacheco scores, puts primetime Nas up. by 6 right now, possibly making it 7 as they do the kid and play in the end zone.
I got the lemon pepper wet. Got the mac and cheese is going, man. Red velvet.
Hey, you get the red velvet cake.
Red velvet cake getting made.
Interesting. You know,
You might have to put on a little bit of might have to get a little bit of, you know, a couple brewskis. I might do some blue moons.
okay.
Might do some blue moons with the, you know, with the orange in it.
Looks like I'll be visiting you guys in the hospital. I'm gonna have myself.
Oh man.
You having a salad, Philly?
I'm gonna have myself a nice salad with a very mild vinaigrette. I may
knew he was gonna
be
say
so
vinaigrette,
bold
BJ.
as
I knew he was
put,
gonna say vinaigrette. He looked like a vinaigrette dude.
Put a dash of lemon in my filtered water.
This dude said filtered water on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. Get out of here, man. Go on, you got something to do. Go on, do something.
Well, you know, here's the thing, gentlemen.
You and that soft ass meal you just prepared, described just now.
Let me explain something to you, okay? I have to preserve my life because Lord knows when these New York Jets are going to win the Super Bowl, okay? I need to be around long enough to tell you that I've been a fan since day one. That's all I'm saying. I have to preserve my life. Now, if I was a Kansas City Chiefs fan, absolutely. I'll be drinking my Everclear, you know, mixed with, you know, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I would probably have me, you know, a nice steak, you know, give me some potato fries or whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you, Philly. That's all you had to say. That's what you having tomorrow, because we know that's what you're doing. That's probably what you're doing at the end of the day. Big shout out to Big Duke. He said the Philly cheesesteak sliders and rum punch on deck. I like that.
Exactly. In the red cup. But the Jets are not in the Super Bowl. So like I said, I gotta be right, man.
You may as well enjoy, you know, the rum punches and the Philly cheesesteak sliders and all that. Philly, you may as well enjoy that stuff, because when are the Jets gonna be in the bowl?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. Nobody knows.
You can't go. That's the one day, man. You can't go healthy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You gotta have if you gotta have a cheat day, that's your cheat day,
Definitely.
baby.
Super Bowl and Thanksgiving. Them the 2 cheat days for me, man.
Yeah.
Even though every day is cheat day, but I'm just saying, like, if I was to have a cheat day, it would definitely be on Super Bowl Sunday.
That gotta be the cheat day, no doubt. That gotta be the cheat day.
And Nas is out here getting to it, man.
Well, you guys are giving me some things to think about. And, you know, when we get to halftime, obviously, you know, it's going to be time for me to go. And I know everybody's going to be in capable hands, because the conversation that we're having right now is very important to have. But, yeah, y'all give me a lot to think about, man. So, you know, we'll have to see.
JB
We'll
and BKP, let me see when they locking in yet. Let me see.
Wow, J Hall lost that game during commercials. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. All right, so he said let them know when to rescind.
So they're getting ready. They got to get ready to start up.
Yeah, they getting ready to start up. So.
All right. Well, these guys are about to finish the second quarter, and so it looks like either Snoop or Nas is going to be, you know, chilling, waiting for a little bit. So the one thing about this right now is, you know, both of these guys are going to be able to actually sit back and watch the other game and kind of scout a little bit if that's what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And that's actually huge, because most of the times, you know, that's what your crew is for.
Yeah,
is to go and give you an idea of what's going on. But yeah, 13 seconds, man. That's not a bad.
The days of Madden crews are over.
Yeah, you're right.
All this online social media rigmarole.
It's all about self.
Back in the day, your crew was the guys that you came up with in your neighborhood or at the local regional bar where y'all play Madden at. or wherever y'all got down at, and then y'all went and play somebody else from a different area. That was normally the crew. Nowadays, it's these dudes be mixing and matching crews like one day you with these guys, this dude come up with a blitz, now you with that crew because you want to
the blitz.
Oh, bro, like, hey man,
You want the blitz.
I'll take the crew stuff. I just can't get with the online crew stuff, man. It's just something about it.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine half the country deciding that they were NOMB?
Hey,
self-proclaimed
just decide they wanted to be NOMB back in the day when who was all in that crew? You had was it Trap Jaw?
No, Trap wasn't with them.
Trap wasn't with them? Okay. But I'm like, yo, like back in them days when you had Trap Jaw, Lutillery, all them different cats and playing on a national scale and things like that. Like, you gotta understand the depths of the there's a Madden hierarchy that goes on in the community that people don't even understand. Like people don't even know. Majority of the belt winners came from MWS or was offsprings of MWS players. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't know what the MWS is, then you check your Madden history, man. That's where all the elite Madden players came from. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you wasn't MWS associated or you're not linked to an MWS player, you might want to just say, I need to go ahead and rehash my whole Madden career because you wasn't really playing Madden then. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't really playing Madden. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. No.
BKP, MWS. You know what I'm saying? Like all these different dudes have MWS ties to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it was not funded.
No,
you know what I'm saying? We didn't have social media. Nope. You know, it was regulated. And it was run smooth. Like, everybody knew what it was. Everybody was there to have a good time. And man,
every Madden bus player came from the MWS.
Every Madden bus player.
Every player that was on the Madden bus came from the MWS.
Y'all got me nostalgic.
No, I'm just saying because that's legit Madden history. Problem Right came from the MWS. You know what I'm saying? Like all the elite players that you go to talk about. You guys talking about when RIP to all the elite players that passed away that was part of MWS, man.
Yeah.
But you know, it's that's crazy. He dropped that.
Wow.
And that was Tony, your boy Tony.
Oh, that's what he do.
Well, he'll catch the next one.
He said, "I'll catch the next one."
All right, y'all. Have a great show. I'm gonna keep this
but nah,
viewership up.
Nah, yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I said, back to what I was saying. R.I.P. to Curly Top. You know what I'm saying? We knew he was the host. People know him as the host of the. He was a host on Madden with the big chains and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, dude used to be an elite player in Madden. He used to run the table at the national tournaments and things like that. A lot of these dudes don't know the Madden history or why these dudes are in the positions that they were in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We can even talk about the guys that are currently hosting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hosting the MCS now. All MWS dudes. All of them. MWS dudes. Like, and people like, what's MWS? It was like a secret society. Either you knew or you didn't know. And if you didn't know,
you either knew about it or you didn't
know. You didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Madden Underground itself, this community, all the stuff that we've done, it was because of being associated with the MWS. So, like, a lot of people don't, like I said, there's a lot of history going on, and that's the reason why I keep trying to keep Madden Underground popping and alive and things like that, is because, you know, we are all offsprings and, you know, of what Swami and the rest of those OGs did coming up with the Madden stuff, man. Like I said, man, I remember being 12 on the internet looking up what the PFL was doing, trying to hear the PFL radio show, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my brother, telling Blaze, telling all these cats about. I was 12 years old, telling these dudes about this stuff.
Man,
you know,
those were such the days, man. That, I mean, And obviously being able to, when you had nationals,
Man.
and not, you didn't even have to win. That was the great thing about nationals, right? Is you didn't have to go out there. You didn't have to be. There was a lot of guys who went out there that wasn't big wigs in Madden.
Nah.
But they went out there, man, and you met brothers for life out there.
Yeah. Man,
you know what I'm
saying? It's totally, like I said, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying?
It's so different now, man. It's unfortunately now a lot of times about self. You know what I'm saying? Unless obviously, with us here at Madden Underground, we kind of keep that same. We try to keep, I should say, that same old school feel. Yeah, the camaraderie. Yeah, we try to keep that here. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people, and we want to try to teach a lot of the young bucks, the same thing. Keep that camaraderie, man, because you never know. I'm telling you, we met brothers here.
Bro,
we met brothers for life here.
You go to another city, you didn't have to get no hotel rooms. You didn't have to do nothing.
That part.
Man, you didn't do nothing. Everything was already taken care of because you knew you had family. You was like family coming through. And it was just from playing Madden, bro. Like, that's the crazy part. Talking on the internet and playing Madden, bro. Like, that's really how deep it was back in the day, man.
Exactly. They having this big thing in Arizona. B. James want to come out here. You think he got to get a hotel room? Hell nah, bro. You come right over here. You come right over here to the pad. I'm right here, man. We 25 minutes away from the stadium. Let's go.
Yeah. See, that's
what I'm saying?
That's what the whole MWS situation was, man. I remember me and my brother helped my brother. He was putting flyers up and stuff like that. And I remember going to school. He was like, "Yo, I got an ad in the newspaper. It's gonna say it was our league name in the newspaper." And I was like, "Oh shoot!" So I remember leaving school early. Like I caught the bus to school, but I was like, "I ain't gonna go to school. I'm gonna go to school late and go get a newspaper." I already got the newspaper, whatever. Went through the ads, found it.
Yep.
And was like, dang. And I went home. I remember rushing home to go sit by the phone to see how many people called. And that phone rang off the hook. Like, phone rang. I'm talking about the phone rang off the hook all day long, bro. I was sitting there answering calls, taking names and numbers down and things like that back in the day. And I was 12 years old, bro. You know what I mean? So, like that just tell you how deep this Madden stuff go, how long we've been doing it, and how long everybody's known each other. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, we just met on the internet. No, we've been knowing each other for 10, 20 years. I know Philly got over 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I mean, me and you now, like, I mean,
10, 12 years in now. You know what I'm saying?
We like almost years, like 10, 12 years, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And even before then, I've heard of you before.
Yeah.
I just didn't know you like that.
Yeah,
Good play right there. We'll get the CD on that one.
Right there.
But we, you know what I'm saying? But we wasn't, like close like that, but I knew of you. You know what I'm saying? I knew of you. I heard the story of a Mo Nut. You know what I'm saying? I heard the story, but I didn't know you at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? But I obviously getting to know you here, doing this Madden Underground stuff and everything else, and then just been rocking with you this way. Like, this is the type of camaraderie that we talk about when we want to, get involved in a Madden community, man. And this is what it truly is, a community. Yeah. This is a community here.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. It's about having that camaraderie, that safe place, that safe haven where people can escape the real stuff in the world that's going on. You know what I mean? Your wife bugging you. You know you can come in here, shoot the shit with the guys. Talk crazy if you want to, get in the chat, talk crazy, and have fun, man. That's what it's about.
Yep. Indeed, man. Indeed. But we gotta do, we gotta each one teach one. We gotta teach these youngins, man. As much as we can, we gotta teach them, man.
Got to.
And just hope it rubs off on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Because even with these youngins, and I think that's kind of where it is here. Now we're in the fourth quarter. It's a good game here right now. It's a good game right now. But I think what ends up having to happen a lot of times in order for us to teach them, B. James, I think what has to happen is like, we got to get back to that, to those tournaments. Like, if we get back to tournaments where people could actually come down to tournaments, man, and be a part of a tournament. I mean, this is a great start doing things like this right here. You know what I mean? But if we were able to do something live and they kind of continue to see what we got going on here, and we was able to do something live, and these guys actually traveled to be a part of it, everybody knows what the MCS is about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, obviously EA, big money, big corporate event. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do there. You know what I'm saying? But with us here, this is, you know what I'm saying? That this is about a brotherhood here.
No, yeah,
you know,
for sure, for sure.
This is a brotherhood.
For sure.
And if we're able to, you know, put tournaments together like that where we can, you know, go live again and do nationals and all that other stuff, man. Again, big shout out to Swami, man. Swami put that thing together, man. There was nothing like it. Nothing like it, man.
I just remember Blaze picking me up and us going to we used to go pick up the Madden, going on the search for it. We used to go on like it seemed like a heist, looking for the Madden before it come out.
Yep.
Hey man, I heard this spot got. I'm about to pick you up. We're gonna go look for it. All right.
Yep.
Pick me up.
Yep.
We gonna look for the game. It's a tournament over here. Blaze pull up, hit my brother up. Hey, it's cool. You want to go? He's like, I can't go out of work. You can take Brian with you. Oh, all right. We driving out to Lord knows where to play Madden. Me and him in there trying to compete to win tournaments and stuff like that.
Man,
I remember going to a tournament that PC threw. Remember PC for the back in the day?
Absolutely.
He threw a tournament out in Hollywood, and it was like celebrities everywhere and stuff like that. Me and Blaze labbed the night before, like labbed everything, like just lab, and then
right.
We got to the tournament, and then we got to like the Final Four or something like that, and then it got down to me and him in the Final Four. I had to play him and I knew everything he was doing. He was bad. Like, man, I showed you all this stuff. You beat me in a tournament.
Bad.
And I remember we was riding home, and I was sitting there eating a Grand Slam in the back seat. He was eating a Grand Slam with the money I won at the tournament. He was like, man, he's like, what you gonna do with the money? I was like, you just got a Grand Slam. Probably ordered another one.
No, you spent your winnings on a Grand Slam, ordered another one. You ain't even buy him a Grand Slam.
See, I was a kid at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking about I get this Grand Slam. I go buy the new Streets of Rage or whatever the game was at the time.
Yep.
Tekken. You know what I'm saying? Something crazy. So it was crazy.
Man, those are definitely the days, man. Look like we about to get a
Find out we're going to that championship.
A finalist here, finalist here, finally here. Yeah, because it doesn't look like Snoop is going to be able to pull this one off. There's not a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Snoop is red, right? Just wanted to make sure.
He's still picked.
It's a wrap. It's a done deal. But it's definitely a done deal here.
Man, I got a feeling that people hate on the Chiefs, and I have a hard time hating on greatness. Like when people are doing something great, and you can say what you want about Kelsey with Taylor Swift and all that stuff, because that seems to be the focus. But when it's game time, Kelsey's totally locked in. Like he's a dog, and people forget that because of people are suggesting the Kelsey fade or this and that. You get distracted by those things. But Kelsey on the field and Mahomes on the field, they're absolute dogs. Like you can't take that away from them.
Oh, there's no question about it. Those two guys, I think, arguably are gonna be the best, bar none, if they're not already, the best quarterback tight end, duo ever. You know what I'm saying? And granted, that the Mahomes is he's young. He's really young, and this man, every single year that he has been in the league, he's been in a championship game.
Yeah.
Every year. Like, you can't take nothing away from this guy. That's one of the reasons why I said what I said earlier when I said I can't root against this guy. I can't even sit here and say the Niners are gonna do it. I can't. Yeah. I can't do it. Yeah. I gotta see them actually go out there and do it, B. James. I gotta see him do it. And having Travis Kelce, which to me already, I think he's locked it in as the best tight end of all time. I think he's locked it in. I do.
Yeah,
I think he's the best tight end of all time. Yeah.
Grunk is a close. I think a close second or third.
Close
Yeah.
second for Gronk. Absolutely.
Yeah.
hmm
So
I agree. And I ain't taking nothing away from guys like Tony Gonzalez, which
Yeah.
we know he was an animal. Antonio Gates.
Yeah, Shannon
absolute
Sharp.
Dog. Shannon Sharp, absolute dog. All those guys, dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Different areas, different eras, different types of football being played at those times too.
Right.
So it's like, I just say like in this day and age, Kelsey is definitely a dog.
Yeah. Kelsey is that dude, man. Kelsey is definitely that dude, and I think that tomorrow, you know what I mean. I do think we're gonna see a great game, and if the Chiefs, the Chiefs have to get a great game, obviously from Mahomes. I don't think he could play mediocre. He's got to be top notch. He's got to be top notch against this Niner defense. He does. Man, so is the other game started up?
I think so. They're showing commercials, so I would assume so.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we should be getting that one started up. So, well, we got one finalist. You know what I'm saying? And just so you guys know, it's your boy Snipes. I am black. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good,
There we
bro.
go.
It's all good. There we go. I'm not Philly this time around. You know, a big shout out my guy Philly. But yeah, man. So we got one finalist set, man.
And it's looking like JB has the lead right now.
So yeah, so JB with the lead. And man, this is gonna be different right here, man. I mean, I like what I'm seeing here. You know, 14-7 game, and I mean the Bills are. I'm gonna find it very surprising if the Bills win this whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're necessarily a tournament team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Miami's a tournament team. The Chiefs are a tournament team. You know what I'm saying?
I think it depends on what you do. Because I used to go to I remember I went to Nationals with the Dolphins that year.
I remember. Yeah.
I made it to the elite. I made it to the Elite Eight running with the Dolphins. You know what I mean? And it was like, that was crazy. And that wasn't when. That was a long time ago. To make it to let you know how long ago that was. Patrick Surtain's dad was on the team. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he was on the team. So that's lets you know how long ago that was.
Yeah, that was a good minute. Oh, the game paused. Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, that was a good minute ago, man. There was some guys. I mean, what was it? You know, Lou Tillery was winning a lot of tournaments, and
that's who eliminated me.
Yeah, Lou Tillery. Yep.
Lou Tillery,
yep.
Man. And that, like I said, in all my days of playing Madden, I've never been more frustrated in a Madden game than I was playing with him. Because at that particular time, I felt like I was the best player in the country at that particular time.
Yeah.
And he was considered to be the best player in the country. So everybody talked about like what they would do if they had the opportunity to face Lou Tillery. Go like prior to Nationals, like if I face Lou Tillery, I'm gonna take him out. That's what everybody was saying prior to, and here I was with an opportunity to play the best dude at the time that year.
Yep.
On the national level, and have an opportunity to get that recognition that everybody fights for, was fighting for back then. And I'm like, yo, I'm locking in with Lou Tillery, and I couldn't do nothing, like nothing. And it was like,
he just had a different style every year that Madden came out. He just had a different type of style that
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how bad it was, Snipes. He was beating me so bad. I tried to fight him at the Nationals. They had to count. They had to take me out the room. They had to take.
I heard the stories.
They had to take me out the room.
Bad. I heard the story. He was one of. He was. You ever play a guy that's just? It's not even that he's super good.
No,
he's just frustrated. No. He was good though. He was good. But you ever play a guy that wasn't necessarily like super good, but he was just frustrating to play against. Just
yeah.
extremely fun. His style is just
Frustrating to play against.
Play against. And he was one of those guys. There was guys that was better, that to me I thought was better than him at certain points, but it was just his style that made him like cream of the crop. Like he was gonna beat that dude no matter what. Good pick right there. But he was gonna beat him no matter what because of his style, and that's how Lou Tillery always played, man. He's definitely one of the GOATs, man. He's definitely one of the GOATs.
Yep, definitely one of the GOATs, man. Here we are, and JB is trying to get a firm hold on this game. If you can score here, you probably have complete control of this game.
JB could definitely get full control of this one.
And keep in mind, JB it was in the Madden Royals top 10. He's currently the number 5 seed with the Eagles over there in Madden Royals, man. So, and I think he was ranked in the power rankings. I think he was top 10 ranked.
Eagle, yeah, number 8.
Yeah, so
number 8. Yep.
Top 10 player in the league, man. You got Nas. I think he's a Seahawk, so you think he's the top 3 player in the league. So that lets you know the caliber of player these guys are. JB also is a 2-time Madden Underground Pro League champion, back-to-back champion at that, and then he's also a hybrid champion too. So it lets you know like the caliber of player that these guys, level of play that these guys are playing at. BKP is the number 1 seed, and then also Snoop is on this list. So it was a great Final Four right here.
Yeah, it was definitely a great Final Four. A lot of good
players competing, man. So
yeah, this is a very good, quick Super Bowl weekend tournament, man, and is a lot of fun in all these games so far. For the first round was kind of crazy. First round we had a lot of blowouts, in the first round. It started getting closer and closer and closer. Even this game right now, a pretty close battle. And I think this championship game now, man, is and give a reminder to everybody what's basically what we're gonna be doing. As far as these tournaments from this point forward, because everybody needs to understand, man, that everybody here could be a part of these tournaments if you want to be a part of them.
So we the return of the Fast Money Tournament series is we used to do sometimes it can be MUT, sometimes it can be regs. It might be a 3v3 type of deal. And just something different to keep the stream up and things like that. I just want to make the competitive, add some things to the competitive scene, especially within our community here at Madden Underground. And if you like what we're doing, you know where to go. Go to maddenunderground.com and click on that waitlist tab. Click on the tournament tab to see what the latest tournaments that we have going. If you go there now, you can see the live brackets we have with these guys competing right now. And we didn't score. Good stop right here. But we got JB looking to go up 2 scores. And BKP is trying to stop him as he chews that clock. And here we go, and he's in.
Man, so big TD there. And the Bills might take a commanded 14-point lead here. So this is the second half of this semifinal here. We're waiting to see who is going to square off against again. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping right now. Against Nas, right?
Yeah. Winner of this takes on Nas, and got opportunity to see a great game. This could also be an NFC championship if JB is able to hold on. This could also be a preview of an NFC championship, a possible NFC championship in Madden Royals, man. So keep it locked.
Yeah, this will definitely be interesting. Oh, that blitz is coming. Yep. Yeah, you got to let that ball go. You got to let that ball go. Throw that ball out.
He's screaming at him.
I'm sure Nas is probably paying attention to what's going on now, too. He's got plenty of time to kind of wait.
Yeah, get to see what he's up against.
See what he's up against, and it's right now it's a free $100 on the line here.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't something that you had to just, change your whole day around.
Yeah.
Sit aside 2-3 hours and play 3 games.
That was all it was.
That's all
Yeah,
it was.
that
Bro.
was all.
That's all there. I don't. Me. I'm not. I love Madden, but I'm not a fan of just taking up your whole day with it. And that's
The whole day. Exactly. Oh, nice. Wow.
That's huge. And I think
Yeah,
I think he's quitting. That's done. He's giving up.
Yep, he's done. All right, that's it. Championship game is here.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Championship game is here. So, and this is what and B James, this is what we were talking about just a second ago.
Yep.
When you just said that you don't have to take up your whole day, because if somebody thinks that they're done, they're just gonna quit the game.
It's over.
And that's it. Yeah, and it's over. So championship game is set, man. So who you got at this championship, man?
I'm gonna go JB. JB been looking real tough with these Buffalo Bills. And not to say that primetime Nas hasn't, but they're both elite players. Like I said, they're both elite players. I've played both of them before, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Nas was harder to score on for me.
Bills. So you think we're gonna see Bills for sure from JB?
Yeah.
You think we're gonna see Chiefs here from Nas?
It's possible.
I'm curious. That's what I want to see here at this point. Like, is Nas gonna go ahead and stick with the Chiefs? Again, I'm a firm believer. If they work for you, they work for you all day,
stick with it.
Stick with it, man. Don't change up now. Now's not the time to do it. We've seen guys like I know B James. I know you watch the Gulag tournaments and things like that.
Definitely.
We've seen guys switch things up, and it screws you up.
Yeah.
So in this situation, I don't think he should switch up at all. I think it should be Bills and Chiefs here. We'll see what happens.
Definitely. You guys are tuned into the Man Underground Super Bowl tournament. I know the fonts are looking weird. People are like, what, Super Bowl?
Graphic fire though. The graphic fire.
Fonts is a little crazy, but it do say Super Bowl and it do say tournament, even though it's a little spaced out right there. But it is what it is.
That graphic fire though, bro. I'm loving the graphics. But B James, you're doing a phenomenal job with these new graphics, man. You're doing a phenomenal job, bro.
Man, trying to do what I can, man. Trying to get on your
Indeed.
level.
Man, you passed my level graphic wise, man. I'm the commentary man. I'm the commentary man. You know what I'm saying? I just do the commentary and that's it, man. So we're down to the final game, and I'm probably gonna go Nas in this one. You know what I'm saying? I think JB is gonna be tough with these Bills. This might be the first time we see Josh Allen beat Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? That's the fan in me that wants that to happen. But I don't know if I'm gonna go against Nas in this one. I think I'm gonna go Nas to win this game. I think Nas got this one. Y'all let us know in the chat who you think is gonna win this one. This is the final game of the day. So winner of this one receives $100. And this was a lot of fun. And to add to something that B James was talking about earlier, as far as the competitiveness, I can't talk right now. The competitiveness of these tournaments, the fact now that we got crossplay is so huge.
And this is the first taste of it, us doing something outside of the hybrid league, crossplay wise with Madden Underground, with the Madden Underground community, and things like that. We're also looking to do a lot more things and to do a lot of different things outside of just league play. Being that league play is just that I want that to be a seasonal thing, and then as we go into as we end league play, I want to go into a tournament season, like how we used to do back in the day. And when we were coming up, you had your leagues, then after your season was over, that's when the tournament circuit started. So want to have that kind of energy here at Madden Underground too. So make sure you guys keep it locked. And again, if you like what you see, you like what we're doing, go ahead and on over to MaddenUnderground.com and be a part of this, man. It ain't difficult. You heard the crazy stories of how the history, how we arrived here, a long lineage of Madden players, a lot of legacy, a lot of history of great players, great people, help build what it is that we're doing here. So if you want to be part of this, man, come on over to MaddenUnderground.com. click on that waitlist tab, click on the league tab, tournament tab to see what we're doing. If you want to get a Madden Underground t-shirt, click on that merch tab. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
sir. So just whatever you're compelled to do, but make sure you stay tuned and stay in the know of what we're doing over here at Madden Underground, man.
Indeed. So what's going on with these guys, man? I know they're ready to get that. I know they want to get their money right here for this for this bread tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they about to lock in right now. They setting up each other, getting everything squared away. And I see them telling each other their gamer tags. So I'm waiting for JB to just, once they send the invite, I'm sure he'll join. We're on his stream right now.
So now, do you know who's PS5 and who's Xbox?
They're both PS5.
They're both PS5.
Yeah,
so
PS5.
big shout out PS5 guys, man.
Yeah.
They made it to the championship. They knocked out some Xbox guys, and PS5 is standing tall for this $100 here for the first time around this season, man.
Definitely. It was a lot of chatter in the Discord and stuff like that. And we find ourselves here, and then the two guys that emerged was Nas and JB. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's see who's gonna get this $100. That's where it's at.
Now, is there people right now? And B James, you could tell me if you heard it or not. Because we talked about it earlier. We was talking about the Xbox and PlayStation controllers and everything else when we do the cross-play stuff and everything else.
Yeah.
Are there people telling you as well that they prefer to use the PS5 controller for Madden this particular year?
I've heard some guys, I heard a few guys say they prefer to do that. I know my brother-in-law is one of them. He has an Xbox, but he wanted to play on PlayStation in hybrid.
Right.
So, it's definitely the invites is there. He just added them. So
okay,
they're about to start. But yeah, I know it's a couple of different people saying that they prefer to play with the PS5 controller. I haven't heard any Xbox guys saying, "Oh, I gotta go give me a PS5 controller. I'd rather use that," because they don't know. You can't miss what you don't know if you never play with it. So if they haven't played with a PS5 controller, they don't know the perks of having it.
What a lot of people are gonna understand, and what they could do also is, for the Xbox guys that may have a PC, and I know a lot of Xbox guys that actually have like a gaming PC.
Yeah.
Keep in mind too that the crossplay
is PC as well.
Includes PC as well, so you could literally go and buy a PlayStation 5 stick, plug it into your PC, and rock.
And what makes it even crazier is those mods. Now you can invite console players. So if you start a PC franchise,
yes, I heard that.
You modded it out the game, had it real crazy. Like you can invite console players into that modded franchise now.
That's something to think about, man. I wonder if do you know if the college works with the mods for college? Oh,
I'm saying, bro. I don't know if we can say that or not, but I'm just saying that I've seen some things. We seen what we could do with the draft classes.
Yeah.
Yep, so
exactly.
you can download the Xbox draft class now. So it's it's a thing now. So the draft classes that the Xbox users are using, you now can download. All you gotta do is invite a PlayStation player into an Xbox franchise, have him save it, make him the commissioner, and then now he has access to that draft class, and he can save it onto the PS5 network. And then re-download it into whatever franchise he's participating in. So
exactly.
We into foreign territory, and with this game and stuff, and it's great. Remember, we experienced being able to stream our games. That was a big deal at first, being able to stream our games. Yep. Straight off the Xbox and all those things. We thought that was crazy. Now they got it to where, you can play. It don't matter what console you on. You can play anybody on anything now in Madden. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's definitely great now that we could do all this stuff and look at different mods and everything else. So. We're in that territory, man. And then when Madden 25 comes out, no telling what you're gonna be able to do in that. You know what I mean? Because they're testing everything now with this whole crossplay bit. They still technically call it a beta, even though it really isn't running like a beta. It's actually running with. And you know what? Let me put this out there right now, B. James. Strange to EA.
Oh yeah, they're doing a good job.
They're doing good this year.
They're doing a good job,
man. They're doing a good job this year, man. They're doing a really good job this year. Strange to them for that. They're doing a great job, man. We used to give them a lot of slack. You know what I mean? You know, with the mishaps that was going on in the past and everything else, they've improved a lot, and they're doing a lot of great things right now. You know, with this particular year, man. I'm definitely enjoying what EA is doing currently.
Let's see.
So obviously we got JB with the
Buffalo Bills. He gonna ride them Buffalo Bills out, man.
Yeah, he riding them. Obviously, he riding them out. Obviously, yeah. And he's playing great right now, getting a couple solid play. Oh, look at that! Look at Dawson Knox. Is he gonna break that tackle? Almost does.
And I like how all three of them were fighting to get the yardage together. That was kind of dope. I like that animation.
So 1st and 10 now here at the 33.
We got a penalty on the play.
Oh wow. Yeah, I saw that was on the Chiefs. So I think this is going to be a very close. I think it's going to be a close game, man. I think it's going to be high scoring though. I think both of these guys are going to be able to put some points on the board quick, and that's going to be easy. That's the thing, man. You get out here and you try to run zone, man. Some of these guys are going to pick it apart.
Yeah.
They're going to pick it apart here, man. And you know, you just have to get to a point eventually where you might have to stop running zone. And that's what he's been doing all day. Good first play here, first drive, we should say, for JB. So JB up 6-0.
No doubt, BKP. Thanks for tuning in, man, and thanks for participating as well. You had a good run. You was almost there, and you know you won a few of these tournaments that we've thrown, so you know to get down, man.
Yep.
You still got life though. You number one seed in the AFC. You got an opportunity to get you some of that Super Bowl money winning money over there, man. That's what really counts. That's the big bread.
That's bad. That's big. I mean, this is
cool.
good. This is snack money right here.
This is Super Bowl weekend snack money.
Super Bowl snack money.
But hey, I'm talking about that rent money.
That's rent money over there. That's rent money over there. Yeah, exactly. That's rent money. Car note money.
Car note money. You know what I'm saying?
Depending upon what kind of car you get, you might be able to buy the car. Period.
Yeah, take care of some things type money.
Exactly.
This is just a little walk around money.
Oh, yes to the outside.
Great run.
I've noticed with these two guys all game. In every game that they've been in, they're bunch set all day.
Yeah,
they stay in bunch all day long.
Yeah, that's what you.
But you know, it's obviously been the meta for bunch has been the meta for years.
Yeah, definitely.
And this year especially, because you get a lot of those routes where you can run those outside, those outside posts. On the left side and the right side when people are playing zone. That's kind of what JB did on the last drive. And has been doing it all game anyway.
Oh yeah.
Checo with a nice run, gets down to the 45. Gonna switch things up here to the nasty set.
Wide open.
And there it is. There it is again. Valdez Scanlon.
And I used to fear the Chiefs' speed since Tariq Hill's gone. They're not as feared in the speed.
No.
They're still a great team to play with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. And that could have been a touchdown right there until he bumped into his own guy, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, a first and goal. But you know what? The thing about it this year too, though, is it really isn't necessarily about speed. You know what I mean? Yes, speed is important, but it's not about speed, man. We've seen guys with 90 speed, 91 speed, man, just getting off the bump and just creating so much so much separation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If the defense isn't playing it right. So I mean, it's really not about speed this year at all, man. It's about, the route running is something that's noticeable. And then realistically, if you look at it on the defense, from a defensive standpoint too, you really got to kind of look at, you really got to look at if somebody's hips is not the right way on defense. If it's not, they're not going to be able to catch up with somebody.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Definitely true, man. The mechanics and the fluidity of the game
Yeah.
have definitely become more realistic as the years have gone by. And here we are now. And, ooh, great hit. Making it a 4th and goal. That was almost in. And this is a big, huge down right here. Can you punch it in?
This is tough.
Let's see if
He's got to watch Kelsey.
That is the only guy I like. Kelsey and Pacheco, like.
Yeah.
And that said Pacheco.
Yeah, easy.
So.
Good first drive.
Great
For both teams.
Yep. Great series for both teams right now, man. And you can see Nas is definitely a force to be reckoned with. We witnessed him go to multiple Super Bowls last year in PS5.
Yeah.
And
he's a beast, man. He's a beast. He's a beast.
So I've seen, like I said, I've seen firsthand what both of these guys are capable of. We watched JB win multiple Super Bowls on the Xbox side a year ago, 2 years ago, and I think he was doing a lot of stuff with school, so he had to drop out last year.
Yeah,
but he's back on the scene. He's playing on the PS5 side this year, and he's doing a damn good job over there, securing that division every season.
Yeah.
Wide open. Oh, didn't get it off though.
So 3rd and 11 coming up. And B James, we gonna chop it up after this is complete, man. Because I got to talk to you about some things that I think it will be a real big deal here for our community here at Madden Underground and the Madden Royals. I think that there's something that I got an idea about that I definitely want to run by you, and we're not gonna talk about it here on air, obviously.
No, yeah.
But just so but I'm just putting that little feeler out there. Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open.
But I'm putting that little feeler out there so everybody that's tuning in right now gets an idea. It gets a little bit of an idea on what we're gonna be doing, man. Because I really think this is something that we gotta talk about. Again, I'm gonna hit you up after we're done with this, tournament.
Okay. But you notice how fast these tournaments go by when we do them, man.
I love it.
It's like it's easy peasy. Oh! What a play! What a play!
Wow.
What a play! What a play!
That's great concentration, and I'm sure that they're both on PS5, so I'm sure that triangle was getting pounded
They was
down.
pounding the mess out of that triangle button right now. I'm like, that was crazy. Great concentration, great play, great second effort. Man, that was dope.
And you got to think right now that Nas is probably looking at that like, damn, that's the luck right there for me.
That is what it is, man. Like I said, JB is a force to be reckoned with. We know this kid's a great player, man. He can do a lot of different things, but like I said, Nas is definitely an elite player as well. So it's gonna make things very, very interesting. These were when I looked at the bracket, these were two of the guys that I saw probably emerging,
right,
as possibly the winner. I had 4 guys in mind, but these were definitely 2 of the 4 guys that I had in mind that could possibly come out on top in this tournament. And,
I like the call.
and oddly enough, that they had to go through, like the other two guys had to go through the other two guys that I had in mind to get here. So this was crazy.
Indeed. I like to call Isaiah Pacheco. I call him Ip Man. That's
Hey,
Ip
man.
Man. That's Ip Man right there.
That dude runs so hard, man. Like
Yeah,
I said,
for real.
he's if Derrick Henry wasn't a Titan, he would probably be my favorite running back in the league.
Yeah, yeah.
But Derrick Henry might not be a Titan anymore because he's a free agent. So
Where would you see him going though?
Dallas is the only place I see him going.
You know they're talking about Saquon going there too.
Yeah, that either one of them guys in Dallas is gonna be a problem, and that's a great pass by Nas right there, pushing the ball up the field, getting the ball in the hands of the playmakers, Travis Kelce, I should say. I said Jason Kelce.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce, getting the brothers mixed up, but I like the fact that they took this game to London, London town.
Yeah. Man, so this is a seesaw battle so far, man. Somebody's got to get a stop.
Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna come down to. It's come down to who gets to stop first.
It's either going to be a stop situation, or if the Bills just can't score here in this amount of time, they've shown already that they can move the ball down the field pretty quickly.
Oh, swiftly, not a problem.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the issue here, but let's see what happens here on defense for the Chiefs. You can tell he's getting this trying to get this running game going. Only gets 2 on the play there, but that's another guy too that I think we talked earlier about Pacheco getting some boost in ratings, in Madden. But this is another guy too right here. As he just hit that right on cue, James Cook. This is another guy here that's going to get some boost in ratings, in my opinion, for Madden 25. Also, ever since the OC came in and really started just using them. You know what I'm saying? Because they just didn't use the guy. I think that's what the problem was.
Yeah.
In real life, they just didn't use him to his ability. And then the OC came in and I can't even say the OC per se. The head coach started using him because the head coach started calling the plays.
Yeah.
So he's just started using them. So he's gonna start probably getting a whole lot more. There's some better ratings coming up here in M25. Uses his first time out there. Who's going to give us a defensive stop first? He's still running the football again.
This might be our first defensive stop right here.
Yeah.
You can hold him. Hold on 1 second, Snipes. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yep, no problem. So 4th down and 1. I'm surprised that he is actually going to go for it here like this, and he's going to go for the swing pass, and he's going to get knocked down. So there is your stop that we talked about just a second ago. So the Chiefs get a stop, and they're going to have time for one more play. And they're going to launch this up, and that is going to be incomplete. That'll do it for the first half. So JB and Nas tied up at 14. If anybody's tuning in right now, again, JB is the Buffalo Bills. Nas are the Kansas City Chiefs. And we got a tie ball game at 14 apiece. The Chiefs just got to stop. They're going to get the football to start the third quarter. So Nas gets the football back here. Let's see what he can do to start the third quarter here. And here we go. We got to add once again. Wow, these ads are probably going to go for a few here actually, because I think it says 1 of 4 right now. Yeah, Timberrod, exactly. Got 4 ads. So a minute of ads, basically. But this is, and I won't be, guys, I won't be surprised if we actually get if we already have a whole third, he said a whole third quarter. Now, we might miss a drive, though, because we might already see a score. We might see a score come up, man.
Oh, my God.
B. James, literally a little over a minute of ads. A little over a minute, man.
I'm talking about real life commercial ads, bro. This is crazy. Back to back to back to back. Like,
I mean, the streamers are trying to get paid.
Yeah,
I get it.
I get it. I get it.
They trying to get something, so we totally get it. We understand. Oh, but it's a 4th and 23. Is that what it said? Yeah,
we missed a lot.
Wow. We didn't miss a whole lot, actually. It looks like
I missed a lot.
So a 4th and 23.
Somebody gonna be open. Somebody's open. What a bad throw by Mahomes.
Wow.
Oh, it was a lot of space and opportunity right there on that play, man.
There was.
And that might be the difference in the game right there.
So we get 2 stops. We got 2 stops. We got the first stop at the end of the first half by the Chiefs. And this time the Bills get a stop, but now they're in prime range here to put up some points. Even a field goal, if necessary, as Cook will go straight up the middle. It's a 3rd and 8 now coming up. Oh, he had Cook. But it didn't matter. He still gets it there to Diggs. So we'll get the touchdown there with Stephon Diggs. And JB now up 20-14, extra point. Should be easy, and it is. So 7-point game now for the Bills. E. James, that might have been the difference, man. That last stop by Buffalo defensively. Oh, he's coming out with the onside.
Oh, getting right to it. Oh, getting right to it.
Well, it gives the Chiefs some good field position.
He said that was a good looking truck, though. Talking about the ads.
Yeah, they're talking about the ad. Yeah, that was a dope looking truck, though. That Nissan truck was fire. I think it was a Titan, right? Was it a Titan? I think it might have been a Titan. Yeah. Yeah, Titans are nice. They're expensive as hell.
Oh, yeah, very. All right, here we go. Got a man. His man on the step. Gets it to him.
I'm extremely impressed, man, with these guys offensively. They obviously come out here still and just capitalize offensively most of the time.
Oh, he dives.
He dives. That would scare me. That play right there scares me.
Yeah.
Getting that ball in the air like that, and we know how easy it is to fumble in this game. That play scares me.
Yeah. Here we go. This is big play territory right here.
Oh, he could have ran up there, but yeah, that's gonna be incomplete. Wow. He could have probably ran that in with the QB.
Could have, but the thing is, it's just a matter of somebody breathing on him and that ball coming out.
That's it. You're absolutely right. I can't even. I gotta agree with you on that one.
Oh, great read.
Wide open. Beautiful throw. So Rashee Rice with a touchdown, and now they're going to tie it up. Obviously, we're not going to. Wow. He's got to be sick right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This stuff looks awfully familiar.
Wow. Wow, if you're Nas right now, you got to be just sick to your stomach missing that extra point. And is he going to be able to make up for it? He will get it back.
He got it back. Oh,
wow. Okay. Good call. Oh, man.
there you go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Well, we know it's a 1-point game right now. It'd be down to a quarter and some change if it come down to it. Play a quarter and some change.
I don't think it's gonna survive.
It might not, man. So we may get ready for 1 quarter and basically, basically 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
In a sense. Yeah, it's not looking good.
This is Xbox. That would have been like that.
Yeah.
PS5 does a good job of recovering when it's reconnecting.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
There's many leagues as I cover for PS5. That's the one set of leagues that I really don't have a lot of issues with. And there it goes. There it goes. It was bound to happen. So basically, they play a quarter and 2 minutes. You know what I mean? I don't know how you want to do it as far as the tournament is concerned, but it looks like that's what they might have to do, a quarter and 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-point lead right now.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's wild. We was down to 1:41 left in the third quarter.
Let's see what we got here.
You chopping it up with them in the chat to find out what's going on?
Yeah, I'm about to hit them up now.
Okay. So we talked about Travis Kelce earlier, B. James. So a report came out that Travis Kelce is paying over $1 million for Taylor Swift's family to share a Super Bowl suite with his family.
Oh well, yeah, that's what happens when you date a woman of that caliber.
But from my understanding, for a Super Bowl suite, I think it was I forgot what year it was, but I think it was if I'm not mistaken, I think it was it was either a year or two ago, something like that. But I think that I think there was rumored that like 20 tickets in a Super Bowl suite, I think it's like $2.5 million or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At least that's what I've heard. Again, I don't got $2.5 million money like that, so I have no clue. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not even gonna risk it. You know.
If you know what, that's a good question actually. If you had that kind of bread, you spending $2.5 million to go to a game?
No.
I don't think I would either, B. James.
No.
That's kind of,
not unless I was gonna make some money from my presence being there. Now,
I agree there. Yes.
If my presence, me paying that kind of money is an investment in my presence being there could possibly make me more money. Which in the case of Taylor Swift, yeah, it will. I think
True.
I think she's she's probably campaigning right now. This is her campaign tour to be the Super Bowl performer for next year. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
I could see that.
You know,
I could see that. I could see that.
So they're gonna just play a quarter. And
they're gonna play a quarter.
Yeah,
okay.
Nas' ball, 1 minute. I mean, he's up 1 point.
And so Nas is up 1 point right now.
Yeah,
okay.
And they're just gonna play one quarter.
All right, 1 quarter, and that's it.
Yep.
1 quarter, and it's a done deal. Okay.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. Man, it's a good game too, man.
Yeah, it's a
You know
good
what I mean?
game,
You know
man.
the one bad thing about losing games like that is the momentum aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely,
that momentum
definitely.
now you don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah, and I noticed a lot of remember we kept saying everybody's playing at different stadiums, and
Yeah.
it was because of the glitch where the defense doesn't react to certain things when they play the Chiefs for some reason at their stadium. So that was something. That was why they were playing at different stadiums.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. So if anybody just came in, one quarter, we just had a disconnect. So they're gonna play one quarter. They were pretty much near the end of the third quarter, but they just both made a decision. They're gonna play one quarter, and that will determine a champion here today. This is the championship game, and winner of this game will receive $100.
Yep.
So keep it locked, man. We got one quarter of action about to take place right now. And by the way, the Chiefs right now are up by 1 point. We're not going to say 21-20, even though that's what the score was, but they're up 1 point. So if you see at the end of this quarter, it's a 7-7 game. It's really a 8-7 game technically for the Chiefs.
Yes. So if he scores here and gets it,
yep,
he actually has 8 points.
8 points. Correct. This is where I got to link up with you with the scoreboard.
Oh yeah. Have the updated scoreboard.
Yeah.
The real score.
Exactly.
So we're gonna go back into full camera view of the game. And
one quarter.
The scenario. Let's see. All right, here we go.
All right. So I believe in this. Oh wow! I thought that was gonna stay in bounds for a second. That would have been wild. That would have definitely been wild.
But him getting that onside kickback was crazy.
That was huge. Yeah.
So
that was huge.
We'll see what happens. But now both of these dudes have put on a clinic on how to use the Chiefs and the Bills throughout this tournament, and it's been really, really refreshing to see just a plethora of players being extremely competitive and getting their games done in a timely manner. And it shows like you things can be run correctly and done correctly if everybody's on the same page.
Yep, absolutely. Big up to all the contestants that played today and getting us some great games to to watch and to commentate with each other and at the end of the day, just a great overall tournament as we're capping it off here. And this was a great tournament to finish off the day. And obviously more's coming, man. We're getting the tournament season going because we're almost done, man. With that's crazy. We are almost done with the franchise for the franchises for Madden Underground and Madden Worlds. That is crazy. It's gone so fast.
Oh, definitely.
Gonna try to start getting into this tournament scene.
Oh, here we go.
Nice
Get
cut.
right to it. So
Getting
again,
it, man,
ladies
and
and gentlemen,
boom.
the score is 1-0, even though the score doesn't say anything. The matchups early, man, have been just great, and the pressure's coming. And this new blitz, this setup, everybody's doing this setup now.
It's been a heater to say the least.
Wide open man.
Good coverage until he forgot to cover healthy.
He was guarding him. He just broke off him with DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah. He broke off of him, tried to cover, looked like the backer coming out the backfield, and got all about Kelsey.
Let me ask you a question, Sniper. This is an honest
What's that?
question.
What's that?
Should O.J. Simpson get a most feared mutt card during Halloween?
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm gonna say yes.
There's people that want to play with the juice. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna say yes.
If they came out with an O.J. Simpson most feared mutt card, I would definitely get it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would.
Aaron Hernandez? Nah, you can't do Aaron Hernandez.
He
was actually proven guilty.
Yeah, he was proven guilty.
Yeah, but I'm like, they could do an OJ mutt card though. Like,
OJ they could do. Aaron Hernandez, you cannot.
The backlash would be crazy. I think enough time has passed.
Yeah. I think well, you know what? I don't know if the time, if enough time is necessarily passed. Because if that's the case, I mean, I don't think enough time has passed on that. You know what I mean?
Like for OJ?
Oh, for OJ, yeah. For OJ, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, OJ, I would get that card. I would get that card. If I'm not mistaken, because Henry won that game yesterday and he's the first Madden millionaire, I believe now, I don't know if they released it yet, but aren't they releasing a free safety for Donald Parham?
I think so. Oh, he could have picked that up.
Oh,
that was
wow. Crazy. I thought that was going to be a pick.
That might be the game.
Interesting. Yeah, but I think that they were going to release a Donald Parham free safety card. I think he was going to have like 95 speed at free safety with a 6'8" Donald Parham. Is that a purchase for you?
No, I just think much stupid at this point when you got refrigerator Perry playing quarterback, and it just. I can't like that. Like, if you're gonna do it, at least have the players in their real positions and make it make sense. But I guess they had the too tall Jones playing DB.
Yep.
Who keeps clipping this stuff? I think the clip is what made the game drop out last time. But this is the game. That's the game right there.
Yeah. It's definitely game. It's definitely game. Well, we about to have a champion.
And it's Nas, man.
Yeah, Nas getting it done, man. In the first tournament of the year for Madden Underground. Nas is going to be your $100 champion here as he wins it by 4-0.
Yep.
So 4-0 game, man. That's going to do it.
And with that,
that was a fun tournament, James.
It was absolutely fun, man. We're gonna go over the brackets one time, just so we can see how we got here. And as you can see, King Shay versus Dame. Dame came out victorious. MTV Famous, aka McMickens, versus Snoop. Snoop came out victorious. He went on to face Dame. Illuminati versus Jay July, and Illuminati was victorious. You had Nas versus Space. Nas was victorious. Why So Rude versus BKP and BKP advanced. Yeah, MP versus Jay Savvy and MP advanced. You had TG versus J Hall. J Hall advanced, and then you had JB versus Cal Bear and JB advanced. And as you can see, what happened in the second round, Dame Snoop was victorious over Dame. Nas was victorious over Illuminati. BKP was victorious over MP, and JB was victorious over BK. It was over J Hall, I should say. Yeah. He went on to face BKP, won that game. Nas went on to face Snoop, won that game, and as you see right here, Nas is the winner.
Man, congratulations, Nas, man, getting a big win here today, and again, first tournament of the Madden Underground season of tournaments.
Yes,
and we're gonna have plenty more coming up.
Definitely. And like I said, I like the tournaments to be free. When we do the fast money tournaments, and if if it's MUT, then you got to pay. But when the reg tournaments are normally free. MUT a little different. We normally charge that, so the prize is a little bit bigger. And people like to invest in the MUT cards, so we want to have a prize pool worthy of that investment. So, but if we do a regs tournament, the regs tournaments are normally free. So, but we'll definitely do more tournaments for the league guys, to get back some of the money that they put in, into getting their teams and getting things like that. So we'll have more tournaments and things like that. So make sure you guys keep it locked. You said you wanted to talk about some things. Nice, man. We got a little bit of time before we got to get up out of here.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk off air.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna talk off air about that stuff. Everybody don't need to know about that stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna definitely chop it up off air.
Definitely. Well, congratulations to Primetime Nas, our Super Bowl tournament champion, Primetime Nas. And he'll be collecting $100, a little $100 richer after this. And we'll see what he do, man. We got the Madden Underground Pro League playoffs. We got Madden Royals Pro League playoffs coming up. So make sure you guys keep it locked. We got the podcast on Wednesday. Make sure you keep it locked. We had a great one last week, I should say. We had Snoop come on.
Yeah, man. I checked it out, man. I know I wasn't able to get there to that one. That was a great pod, though, man. Big shout out to Snoop coming through and and showing love there for the Madden Royals family. And it was a lot of fun, man. I definitely checked out that one, and it was a lot of fun checking you guys out, and it was definitely a blast to watch. Last Wednesday's podcast for sure.
Oh, definitely, man. We just, like I said, man, we're just trying to make sure we doing something to keep everybody in the know what's going on, man. Thanks, Tiburon. Appreciate it, man. And we cool little 16-man tournament. It ran smooth, man. I like when things run according to plan.
That's all we can ask for.
On time, competed, and everybody competed at a high level, so it was great to watch. And we got to see some things. But again, congratulations to Primetime Nas, our first tournament champion of the year, and hopefully we'll have a lot more champions. As the year progresses and things become more available, man.
Hey.
Got Madden Royals in the building. Congratulating Nas. Congratulations. So we'll be back. Make sure you guys keep it locked, man. We got a crazy podcast coming up Wednesday because we got to talk about all the MCS stuff that transpired.
Yeah.
We of course got to talk about whatever happens tomorrow in the Super Bowl. We might go live tomorrow. We may go live tomorrow.
Yeah, just hit me up if I'm here, man. If I'm here and I ain't got my hands in lemon pepper and all that, then
it's gonna be before game time. It might be might be early. Just go live, talk a little football, and then get off here so we can go watch the games, eat that food. I'm gonna be out here as soon as the food arrives or is ready. The food's ready to be consumed. That's when the stream ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, we appreciate everybody that tuned in. Again, like I said, if you want to participate in what it is that we're doing here, make sure you head on over to maddenunderground.com. We got some great things over there. We keep you guys in the know of what's going on within our community. As you can see, the top 5 players, the Super Bowl champion, homemade hibachi, Burko, just different things that's going on within our league and the leagues within the Madden Underground community, Madden Royals, the Hybrid League, and the tournaments that's coming up. Like I said, just check that tournament tab, and if it's a tournament that's joinable, make sure you click that login tab right here so you can register on the site and be approved before the tournament, the day of the tournament. Don't wait till the day of the tournament to try to get registered on the site. Make sure you try to do so before, because the site keeps track of everything, and there will be tournaments that only particular players qualify for, given the participation and the win streaks and loss records and things like that. So all that stuff can be tracked on everybody's profile. Matter of fact, I'll show you an example of that right now. Let's click on Nas. Let's go right here. I don't know what the 2 is, but he does have 5 wins. I don't know why he has 2 losses, but we'll correct that. So tournaments, as you can see right here, you click on tournaments. That's the tournament that he won. He participated in here. Here's his match history. These are the 5 games that he won. And there you go. He defeated Jay Bird, defeated Snoop, Illuminati, and he defeated Space. So I guess the 4 games. I don't know what this is for. What is this? I don't know what that's for. Oh, okay, that's just more information. But yeah, see, as you can see, you click on there, his record will be 5-0. I don't know where the 2 came from. I think it's when I reset the bracket twice. So everybody that was in it got losses. But that'll definitely be corrected. And you know, we'll have everything running smoothly, man. So make sure you guys keep it locked. And we'll have things rolling. Oh, they couldn't even see it. I'm sitting showing everybody. It's not even, you can't even see it. So here it is.
Oh, I thought that you I thought I was frozen or something.
No, here we go. I want to show you. So he has 2 losses. That was for me resetting the bracket twice. So I'll fix that. It'll be 5-0 or 4-0 or whatever. But and as you can go here, you see, you click on tournaments that he participated in, and then they have the bracket where you can come here and show you the bracket, and that he was actually the winner of the tournament. So everybody that registered and participated, it'll keep track of every game you won when it comes to the competitive tournament side of things. And that way you can check your stats, your standing. If you got a crew, you can register your crew on the site as well. And it'll keep your crew standings in comparison to other crews and things like that too. So if you're interested in being a part of what we're doing, again, like I said, go on over to MaddenUnderground.com, click on that tab, and you know, it is what it is, you know. So I don't know why I wasn't showing before. I think I clicked on the wrong. I didn't change the station.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, so but that's where we at with it, man. It's everything ran according to plan today. It was smooth, and I'm happy, man. I'm good with it. I'm ready to play these dudes and go and get ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Enjoy my night.
Indeed, man. So again, big up to PS5, man. They showed out here today and won a championship, man. So big up to the PS5 guys. They did big things here today and won this thing. 2 contestants in the championship game, both on PS5. So again, big up to the PS5 guys. And again, you know, just a great finish and a very smooth tournament ran today. Definitely had fun with this one today.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun, man. Definitely fun. So we're gonna be doing more of these, man. So make sure y'all keep it locked, man. Make sure I hit that. Y'all want to see those players that participated today? Click on. You see Madden Royals in the chat. Follow that Twitch channel so you guys can keep up what's going on in the Madden Royals League, because those guys came from the Madden Royals League and they definitely did their thing today. So make sure you guys keep it locked. But again, like I said, primetime Nas won.
Yeah, Nas won. Yeah,
and that's the Seahawks in. I think it's Seahawks in the PS5. So make sure you guys keep it locked, and we'll see you guys soon, man.